Did you hear about that brand new thing? Everyone is already complaining. Hop in the chat, give us a shout. Wait till you see what Digger and Johnny are talking about. It's game over with Johnny and the Canuck. Laughing at a world that sort of sucks, so just forget the plan. It's game over, man. So sit in the chat, let's have a laugh. Hours planned are 3.5. Digger squirrels driving Johnny mad, reading chat backwards, making people laugh. Hey, who's yelling in the back? It's Al unloading on a dog's back. It's game over with Johnny and the Canuck. Laughing at a world that sort of sucks, so just forget the plan. It's game over, man.
Oh, bug nuts, McGillicuddy. I had a phone call I was trying to get back, and that's... No, but that seems like it's an email message thing. Whatever. Anyways. People, things, and stuff. Hey, St. Caesar, how you doing? Yeah, so we'll talk about this. Oh, for the love of...
So sorry.
It's just...
It looks like it might have worked better.
Just stop screwing with the goddamn thing.
All right.
It just
Yeah,
it
that
keeps
looks a little
rearranging my window every time you leave and come back and leave. It's like, we just...
Really? It doesn't...
Yeah, because
Hey.
my screen,
weird.
it's set up with the app that I'm focused on your screen being maximized on the Discord window, and then this is a cutout of that app's window. So when you leave, it's just me as the only person in the room and the
Right.
stream that I'm running. So it's just, and then when you come back, it's all three of those are minimized. I got to go. It's not really it's not a
shit,
big
okay.
deal, but it's just like we've done it, I don't know, 2 or 3 times now just before the start of the job. Like, can we...
I know. I'm hoping that I can get it better. I'll just have to hope that this is as good as it's going to get.
You're fine
I
on
don't know
our
what
end,
else
so
to
it's not a broadcasting issue, it's a reception issue. As for if you're seeing mine pixelated and fuzzy, it might not even be you. It might have something to do with my setting. Oh,
Pixelated
everything?
and fuzzy.
Oh.
Everything. Yeah.
Everything in Discord,
Yeah.
even like the window share over there. Who knows, man?
No. My bottom solo picture is fine, and the window share is fine. It's just looking at you and I in the background that it's worse than pixelated. It's like TV from the 70s. It's smeared.
Well, seeing as how
Really.
that's not what other people are seeing. I can see it on
Smeared.
my end. It looks good. Let's go over to the YouTube thing here. We've got it muted.
Well, then
like-
I'll just
like
leave it and
webception. Here we go. Just like let's look
try
at
and
that. See, like
ignore
it
it.
looks. Honestly, this doesn't help you much, but it looks
not
fine.
at all. But at least it looks
It
good
looks
for
fine.
you guys.
I think it looks fine. See in there in the picture-in-picture, it also looks fine.
Option.
And it's gonna flip again in a minute for the picture-in-picture, and then one more. Boom. There we go. You see what I mean? Like it's
Your
good.
inception is very slow.
Well, it's the like 16-second delay. It's the 16-second delay, my friend.
Okay, makes sense.
It's called what happens.
I'm just
When
used
you-
to being able to make it look like I'm making moves like that hero with the clap punch that we were just watching, and you
Oh,
can see it.
Because
Yeah,
you.
tracers is the word I was looking for. Yes.
Oh well, that one I think is. I think if I want to do that, I think I
That's
have to go. Let's make sure we're good here. Do. Boop. I have to do this, and then it's like, hey,
Yes.
whoa.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ah, like it.
See,
Mm.
that's what I was looking for.
Look, guys, a flock of birds. Like it's just, yeah, no. So that's how we do that one.
Okay. Uh,
Thanks.
my bottom is fuzzy too. Come
but
hither.
I'm not
Good morning, Labby.
like do my show instead of toes. Like, I don't like people. It's like if you don't like, I'll do less. Like when I'm doing your 2 shows, I won't do toe. Like, don't tell me not to do toe. It's my decision. So I don't know. Anyways, Fuzzy Bum Monday says Lab Glass. My bottom is fuzzy too. Come hither. I don't. What? Nobody's bottom is fuzzy. Cape Verde holds Spain at a 0-0 finish. And if
Oh,
you
really?
ever needed
Wow.
more proof that soccer is gay, like come on, man, 0-0.
Yeah, 90 minutes and not a single goal.
So we just got like what 2 teams of dudes that got a hell of a lot of cardio. That's all we've got.
Really
show for
great
this.
cardio and legs to die for. Yes.
Oh man. Uh,
hmm
YouTube
is
just
not
lost a lot of
excited.
viewers because of the ban.
Digger is not at all excited about the FIFA.
I want to talk to you last
I
week, but you didn't
don't
reach out.
care.
I didn't get, and I checked my Twitter, and I didn't get a notification if you sent it. When I checked my Twitter, I had no messages. So I appreciate that, but like I said, I don't know. Forgive me for feeling like that's just kind of a thing. Like, no, dude, it's a legit offer. You got to leave Toe and do my show. And it's like, right. And then like a month later, when the shines wore off, it's like, okay, you're done. Like, okay, bye. Like, I feel like that's a weird like get at Toe. It's not like I'm cutting it's not like I'm cutting up the internet so bad. It's like, we got to get this guy. You know what we need? We need that crippled guy that's got his life in a fucking shambles and living in a basement. Like, we need that guy. Like, no offense, I'm very much aware of what I am, and it's nothing special, but I don't know. I followed you on X, doesn't allow people who don't follow you back to message. Well, you know what? We'll check it later, but whatever. When the social media ban comes into effect next year, watch it roll out to the USA next.
Oh,
Didn't we
Saint
pass
Caesar-
that stuff here too in places?
I
the
don't know
whole-
about you guys, but it's interesting. It's just like COVID. Suddenly, New Zealand, Australia, UK,
I thought it was the
Canada,
US too that has
we're all
proposing
we're all
or
saying at the same
have
time.
like saying what that
We're rolling out digital IDs. We're going to force you to
Oh.
biometric the fuck.
Oh,
out of
I didn't know
yourself
that.
to
I
make
thought we were
sure
talking
that
about
your kids aren't
I don't
watching
think
stuff. That you
that's
shouldn't-
not what
that
he's
they
talking
shouldn't.
about. I'm pretty sure, and forgive me if I'm wrong, Saint Caesar, but like, pretty sure he's talking about the social media bans for like 15 and
Yeah.
16-year-olds.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
Oh, well.
They all rolled out with the exact same wording,
Oh,
the same line.
Something of a pay.
Yeah.
Talk to me before turning it down. You haven't heard my proposal. Well, like I said, we'll see. I'll check the Twitter thing and go from there, I guess. I've got a lot of crap going on this week already. We're already not doing 2 shows because I have so much stupid personal shit going on this week. So, and like I said, and this isn't an exaggeration, my life is in shambles and I'm attempting to reassemble it yet again. Because I had a career and a profession that I was able to do until my condition got just bad enough that I can't really do that anymore. Yet again. It's just, rinse, repeat. It's fun. It's fun. But speaking of fun, we do have a bunch of fun stuff to do. A lot of it, for the first hour especially, found by Digger. I want to be honest about that. People are like, oh, you contribute. Like she
But when it all sucks.
No, not even
it's
when it
my
all
fault.
sucks. Like, let's be clear, it probably all sucks. But like when that's not the point. The point is, we're giving you credit
Hey,
for.
guys.
I had some stuff that I was filling out, forms that I was filling out online, phone calls that I was juggling in what I am calling one of the busiest weeks I've had in a while. Like people are like, oh, you never leave your house. Like, oh yeah, I do. I do it in spurts. Like this week, we're leaving the house 3 times in 3 days. Bare minimum. Probably going to chalk it up to 4 or 5. Masters of the Universe debuted at 85 million. Will soon be on digital. How much did they spend on it is the question. And I'm going to follow that up with,
Actually, Kaiser's in the chat. Kaiser, how much did they spend to make Masters of the Universe? Do you have any opinions on the movie?
200 million. So they're
Kaiser's
almost
my
50.
go-to movie guy.
Rex Start Perry leaving the house is overrated. It's not even that it's overrated. It's just I always have to go out and do a lot of different stuff like in batches. Like I have to go out for tests and go here and go there. So like I tend to take the downtime and just be like, you know what, we're not going anywhere because it's fucking work. So hey now, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, so
We Lab Glass, can we have a demonstration here? No.
$1 billion. Ah, ha, ha.
Send me the cripple. We're doing a minstrel show. Is a minstrel show implying that I'm a puppet? A 5-year plan? I don't know. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Honestly, if I'm on this side of the turf, it's a win. Just with the way the last few things have gone. I'm super not excited Wednesday to see the doctor, do all the tests and see the doctor. I'm super looking forward to them being like, yeah, so it looks like you're getting worse. And I'm like, no fucking shit. Once again, we can't pinpoint an actual relapse, but yeah, just so we want you to take a whole bunch of really, really, really expensive medications to make you maybe better. And we're like, oh, how about this one? Oh, we won't pay for that, and neither will insurance, so it's going to break down to be about the same, whether it's your copay or that one. And by the way, neither of which you can actually afford. So, I mean, see the UFC fighter call Michelle Obama. Man, I heard about it. I heard him say, "Did he say Michelle has a dick?" Honestly, the picture with the caption and the quote of it looks so like unbelievable, like you wouldn't expect it. I mean, Joe Rogan's there with a mic in the guy's face, and Michelle Obama. Like, it's just this is why like the UFC at the White House. I'm like, as long as it's not politicized, but look at the title. Ooh, the UFC 250th anniversary of the country at the White House. Like, yeah, there's no way that doesn't get politicized. But then certain people's opinions weren't allowed to be there. They weren't allowed to politicize their opinion if they disagreed with a specific nation of how shall we say some question black, right?
Yeah, a certain UFC fighter whom I always enjoyed watching fight.
I got him confused. I have to apologize. I got him confused just off the top of my head with the guy who made the Hitler quote, which is why.
That is Sean Strickland.
That is Sean Strickland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said that this morning, and then Aaron said somebody else's name, and it made me think that I had the wrong guy. And
oh no, I'm pretty sure that was Sean Strickland.
Okay.
That made all the Hitler comments. And I mean, he worded it very poorly, and he lost it in the end. But we started out with a true fact. Hitler started doing it because he didn't want the World Bank to take over Germany. He said no.
Kaiser saying, oh boy, Masters of the Universe has had mixed reviews. 170 million production budget, at about 2 times to 2.5 times for marketing budget, and for an $86 million haul at the box office, it's a bomb. Well, that's like, is that opening weekend? I mean, granted, yeah, that's still horrible. Or is that is that like what we're calling box office total? See, now I have a curiosity about how Mortal Kombat 2 did. Because, like, I read online, and it's, like, again, mixed reviews. The one complaint I have about mixed reviews, everyone gets to have their opinion, but I hate the reviews that go, oh, well, the plot's kind of predictable and blah, blah, blah. It's like, right, Mortal Kombat games, the story was never super deep.
Right. It was pretty straightforward. And what you guys get pulled in, you fight.
I'll give it to the people that complain like the blood and the gore and the visceral stuff. Too much of it is CGI and it kind of steps you out. It's it doesn't bother me as much. It bothered this one. She's not even a Mortal Kombat nut, and she's just like, yeah, but it's CGI. I'm like, yeah, but it was just okay. And so, yeah, I'll give you that. I went back and watched the first one, and the first one, I don't know about it being practical so much, but there was definitely some seriously practical parts, like when Kano rips the heart out of a thing's chest, and he's got the heart and it's pumping, and he's like, Kano wins, you fucking beauty, and then he chucks it. Like, that's kind of cool. So, I mean, I get it with the budget of that stuff. The other complaints of, like, casting things and stuff, I'm not going to go into it, but anyways, like, I don't necessarily agree with those. I think the overall story, the way they executed it, was pretty good. The only complaint I really have about the storyline is you wasted Shao Kahn on your second movie, and now like you can't get to him later. Like, well, we're just done. So if there's any more movies, probably not. The Mario movies did better.
Wow.
Kaiser, to answer your question, Johnny, most movies make the majority of their money the first weekend at the box office. After that, you get a 50-60% drop-off in the audience, so it's DOA. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I expected that. I just didn't know if we were talking the opening haul. Really here's what it is. I heard it had mixed reviews. I know a lot of people have a deep fondness for it, and I'm the same way with Mortal Kombat, so I don't give a shit about this movie in particular, but I can be hopeful that it's better for the people. Mm-hmm. That don't.
I guess
fucking voice crack.
I was wrong. Sorry. I guess it was Bryce Mitchell.
Yep.
Is the Hitler guy.
All right, but I at least feel a little bit better that both of us confused that with Sean Strickland.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was Strickland.
Right? But no. So yeah. Weird. So I was right.
So why was Strickland kicked out if he was a huge Trump supporter? I don't understand.
super critical of Israel. Made a bunch of memes of all of the people participating in the card and at the event, like pictures of them kissing the wall in Israel.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's probably why I'm
He
missing.
broke the golden rule and publicly said he doesn't care for the people you're not allowed to say you don't care for. Which again,
Right.
a lot like I feel like we have to start being very clear on this because of the stupid like, oh, you're anti-Semitic thing. It's not Jews, it's Israel. The problem is Israel. And when you criticize Israel, a lot of the Jews in this country who are loyal to Israel start going, no, 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 poo, poo, poo. And then
Yeah.
you stop getting invited to UFC events. That's apparently how it goes. Yeah, but he apparently, like, he showed up outside. He made a big stink, said stuff about, like, the pedophiles and the other people wouldn't let him come to the party or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he made a couple of things about it. And
That's
then he left.
probably
He
why
hasn't been
I'm just
arrested.
mixing the two
I
up
just, yeah.
because of it. Yeah. They had similar views. I could have sworn it was Strickland that made the Hitler comments. So
Doesn't seem like it was bad. I want
Yeah.
to see it before I actually give my opinion, but it's definitely falling off. They'll recoup on digital. Will they recoup on digital? Like people buying it and watching it digitally or renting it digitally, maybe? I don't know. You know what? The more people talk about Masters
I'm
of
gonna
the
want to
Universe,
watch it.
the more people talk about Masters of the Universe, the more I'm like, I gotta find the Dolph Lundgren one.
Yeah, I see, and that's why I want to watch the new one. I'm willing to give it a go just because I loved the Dolph Lundgren one so much.
I was
as a
doing
kid. And the cartoons were
the whole like further
He-Man and
packing
Dolph.
and slowly getting stuff ready, and my my mom came to help me. It was super awesome. So I wanted to brag about some of the movies that I've watched. I told her that I watched Top Secret, and I had to play the trailer for her, and she's like, "Holy shit, that's Val Kilmer!" I'm like, "Yep, that's Val Kilmer."
Mhm.
Mortal Kombat 2 did 40 million opening weekend. Again, the question is the budget. How much did they spend on it? Probably, I'm going to say 100 something. I'm going to guess it didn't super. Here's the biggest problem with Mortal Kombat 2. They delayed the release by a god awful long time, and nobody knows really. I don't remember really why. I pirate everything. Last time I spent money on a movie or a video was buying Rammstein Live on Berlin and DVD back in like 2003. The old one is free on YouTube. The new one is good, but they could have left out a few of the sex jokes.
Okay.
Well, you've got to make it fun for the young and desensitized audience. 80 million cost. All right, so they probably made theirs back on digital then. They at least came a lot closer than Masters of the Universe. But
well, and like you said, a lot of it was CGI with Mortal Kombat.
Well, but
which is going to cost less than actual practical.
But the other problem is too, is like I said, they had the movie, they filmed it, they're ready to go, and then like they had like a Halloween like fall release plan, and then I don't know why, but suddenly they up and backed it off by a bunch, and I don't remember the reason for that. And it's like, yeah, we'll see you in 2025. It's like the movie could come out now though, and so, like I said, either way, I liked it. I don't care. It was all right. As someone who's played pretty much most of, if not all of the games since they started, like since back in the day, like since I've played like literally Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, there's
I
down
played
the
it
list.
on the arcade game at the store. Mortal Kombat. I had to go to the corner store.
Here's a deep cut for anyone who understands this. I had it in a Gravis Pad PC gamepad pack. It came with the gamepad that you plugged into. Back then, you had to have a special port just for this thing. But yeah, you plug that thing in. It's one of the things where you stick it in and you got to screw it in to tighten it down. And it was a little Xbox looking controller. It's called a Gravis Pad. I had a Gravis game. In fact, I mean to brag. I think I got that motherfucker in a box in the other room. Like I was packing up stuff. I'm down to the bedroom with books and stuff, and then after that we pack up essentials, and my daughter freaks out. So, so we're holding that off till things go a little further forward. But so I was packing up stuff in the bedroom the other day, and you know what? I'm almost positive that bitch is sitting in there still having the Gravis Pad. Remember the Tiger Electronic games? Not specifically. I remember
Electronic sounds familiar.
I remember the early Sierra games like King's Quest and stuff like that. Playing all sorts of games. We need all the guidelines for this jump of ship on paper looked at by lawyer. Which jump of ship? Oh,
no,
that.
talking about.
Oh, they're talking about
the other pineapple. Not Kaiser, but the Equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Pineapple.
Anyways, we talking assisted living or Canadian nursing home? For which one? Bryce Mitchell is the Hitler guy. Yep. Thank you, Lab Glass. Red Flag Monday, says
Hey,
MSO. Can we take a moment to applaud the Albanian people who hated Jared Kushner more than we do? Yeah, but what good did that do him? He's still living over there. Yeah, no. Jared Kushner was hanging out with was it the president of Albania and like one of the Rothschild on like one of the Rothschild people's yachts?
Well,
and
but yeah, isn't he like loosely related to the Rothschild family line?
Fuck if I know. But my point is, so he's on someone's yacht. They're also hanging out with the president of Albania. There is now a like some sort of like theme park or tourist park trap or whatever thing that they're going to build, some big thing that they're going to build in Albania, which he owns. And he bought an island while he was at it. So he's got his own little private island out there.
Oh, good. Okay, so he and Ivanka can doodle on off to their island. Wow.
Alan says the movie is just there to sell $90 popcorn buckets and new nostalgia toys. I will say that, yeah, the whole novelty popcorn bucket thing is starting to get lost on me because I have a really like, I'm gonna say this. I have like a poor man's popcorn machine and it works brilliantly. It's just a hot plate with a spinner on it, quintessentially. And goddamn if I don't love the shit out of that thing. But I've been making popcorn so big that I have to use like an ice cream bucket because nowadays when I make popcorn, there's a little person, if she doesn't hear it, she smells it. And as soon as she sees it, she just starts eating it. It's just like, it's like somehow I made a biological black hole in the area of popcorn. There's no amount that she can always just take another handful and just. So I don't know where she's fucking putting it all. Point is, like, but she eats it and it's all like I make mine. So now I have to make extra large batches to plan for someone. Like I have to make more than enough so that way I can get my popcorn fix in while I've got, little Funchkin also gnawing on the pile. So
my dad figured that out pretty quick. You have to give the kid their own bucket.
Oh, that doesn't work. She empties it and then demands more out of mine. Like,
okay, well that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't.
I've tried it that way too. Now, usually what I do, I give her like a little bowl, and I just keep refilling her bowl because it doesn't matter what size it is. I'm gonna have to refill the thing constantly, so I just give her a little non-breakable bowl, and it's just like, there you go, don't drop it, which she doesn't.
Right.
I wanted the Deadpool and Wolverine bucket so badly. That's the only bucket I've ever wanted. Like the only popcorn bucket. When I saw the Mortal Kombat one and they're like, the helmet comes off and you can wear it. I'm like, who fucking cares? That's just stupid. Ooh, like again, I love the movie and I don't hate the way that they did it or anything, but like Shao Kahn would have been a better enemy to hold off. It would have been better if they did the tournament and they made Shang Tsung the real like villain of the second movie. We set him up to be a villain, and then we just get a couple of lip service moments of him here and there. We really don't touch on him at all. It's like, we would have been nice. One critique said they sacrificed on story and stuff to pump as many scenes, like locations, and from the games and characters from the games in the movie as possible, and I kind of agree with that. Because we could have just gone with more of a regular tournament route, and like Kano's on the bad guy's side. He can still do the heel turn thing or whatever babyface turn in the third movie. Like we could have done that. Avengers Doomsday scenes I don't really care about Avengers Doomsday. Like,
yeah,
Marvel killed their thunder when they went, hey guys, that guy that played like the backbone character of the MCU that we all loved so much to the point where some people like kind of believe that Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark. It's like, he's an actor. Like, the guy knows ballet moves and some Chinese martial arts. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying he's not intelligent. I'm just saying I don't think he can do like quantum physics on the weekend. Like so it just in general, we're taking him. His face has been and we're going to tweak it. Now he's coming back as a villain. It's like, We've gotten to the point where we can't reboot stuff enough. We have to put the actor in other roles.
Yes.
Saint Caesar, you said that
To
before,
reboot
and
the
again,
actor.
that's a horrible idea. That you have to have. Then you've got every DC comic book nerd bitching about which casting are they using for which people. Then you've got to establish that. No, fuck that noise.
Here. What are you doing?
It's a horrible idea. So the whole reason you have Mortal Kombat versus DC is because they either had or wanted to have the DC fighting game, and they used the same engine, so it was easy to cross them over. The same way Capcom had their big brawler collection.
Mm.
That story makes sense in the game, and it would make zero sense outside of the game. Just like, oh, but now there's a weird universes are mixed, and yeah, eat that. That's a horrible idea. All right. Boop, boop, boopity boop. There we go. So the Spider-Man thing. Okay, so we've got this video that's going to be horrible for you to watch, just to let you know.
But yeah, in the first hour, it's all my fault. If you're not entertained, it's my fault.
Well, no, it's not your fault. Let's stop tearing yourself down, homie. It was never about saying it's your
I thought
fault.
that's what you were saying.
No. I was giving you credit for the fact that, like,
Oh,
I told,
but
like,
I actually
literally,
do work.
because we're getting the show going, and I'm like, oh, I've got to deal with all this stuff, and I'm like, hey, you know, I might kind of need your help getting some show stuff prepped, and so you literally had just like a trough of stuff, and there's only one that I turned away, and so I got done doing the thing I had to do, and I just was like quick thumbing through this, whereas normally I'm going through sites, and I still went through my sites, and I grabbed my stuff, but like, this was just like, and I could just yes or no this, like yes or no that, yes or no this. And so that was that. I was just giving you credit for the work you did.
Okay.
Stop
Yay.
really, like, God, man,
Okay.
quit shitting on yourself. They'll soon make a movie with the sacred timeline where Tony Stark has to fight Doom. Great, Robert Downey Jr. can fight Robert Downey Jr. in Marvel's Avengers, the
Yeah.
Battle of Robert Downey Jr. Like,
There you go. That'll be great fun.
I'm gonna settle on a solid no for that. Settle on a solid no.
Hiya.
Jesus, Rusty Grammar. I don't. Who said that? Because I think he's quoting somebody. Oh, Wild Saffron.
Oh, wild.
That's one way to call it. You know what? Not reading it out loud, but that's funny.
I that would be a fun way to go.
The island already has bunkers. Oh, great. The island already has
it's,
bunkers.
Yeah. That's lovely.
I'm totally not worried that there's going to be some sort of like destruction of the world so like the elites can take over. They all have to have islands with bunkers now. It's like the idea that the quote unquote ruling class people, all of them need to have their bunker islands. Like they need to just, have somewhere they can hold out for a couple of months while all the shit falls apart.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting scary. Okay, so we're going to go to this video. I was teasing it a moment ago. This is in southern Yemen. A person that they call the Yemenis Spider-Man.
Yes.
And so they're like a free climber or something. What's the deal?
Yeah, I'm from what I understood. Yeah, he's a free climber, and he's made some
Because
real big popularity.
when I heard about this, and looked at it when I first was checking it out there, I was thinking we were talking about the dude who climbed that super high skyscraper.
Oh, yeah,
and,
what's his face? He had a Netflix documentary about him. Yeah. No, that's not this guy. It's definitely not this guy.
It's just, it's so dumb. I climbed it without any assistance cables. Why? But
Why?
we lived in a world where people built skyscrapers and fell to their deaths because they didn't have lines to secure and stuff. We lost legit oodles of lives. Yes, oodles. Legit oodles of lives to get the safety stuff that exists, so you don't have to do that. So it's just
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna slap a bag of chalk to my ass and I'm gonna brag it. Look at me. I climbed up. Now, I really want, again, I want the government and maybe they have, to reach out to this person, be like, look, we need you to, nobody else can help us with this heist. The only way to get the team in to steal this classified information that, again, millions of lives, perhaps the world, that hang in the balance. We need someone with the skills to scale the skyscraper. It's got 170 stories, and we need someone to go from the ground floor all the way up to the top, completely unassisted, to turn off the surveillance cameras by flipping this little switch here. And it's like, why don't you just drop somebody in with a parachute? It's like, stop doing the planning for me, Steve. Are you in or out? Like,
I'm telling you, the parachute is not feasible in this instance.
if someone deploys a
I cannot tell
parachute,
you why.
they're going to see it. They're going to see it in the sky just floating towards the building. They'll be like, that looks like a guy with a parachute. And I got a follow-up question. What if it's windy? What if it's windy? You want me to climb this thing by myself? What if it's windy? You fall to the ground. It was a horrible suicide. We'll have a van on standby, but no. Other than
will never know.
Other than the pizza stain on the sidewalk, we're fine. Like, no. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's what I thought of.
No, King Kong Dong. I didn't see that bungee gone wrong, but I did watch another bungee gone wrong that happened just last month. I saw it.
I saw it. I saw it both. I saw it both edited for sensitivity and not. And let's just say I'm still of the same opinion now that I was then. Those two Brazilian dudes were way too excited to throw a white. She looked like a white lady, just to throw a lady off the bridge. Like, I know, guys, but
did she pay them to do this too?
Yeah, no, yeah. This was a. She signed up. This is, again, like I said, this morning. This is why you signed at the bottom of the waiver saying if anything should happen to me, they're not held responsible. Like, that's why a lot of them have that kind of legalese when you sign up to do these daredevil stuff. Because, again, things can go wrong. Or depending if you're a friend of physics, things go exactly as they were supposed to when no rope is involved.
Oh.
So this guy... This guy is in our latest installment of Gravity Still Works. Let's click this here. Okay. So they were able to get him out?
I have no idea. I just saw Yemen Spider-Man, and I thought, yep, this will be good.
It would be great if the AP people put like an article with this to play up, aside from the yelling. Yeah. I have no idea what we're seeing. Apparently a guy fell or didn't fall. Matt Damon
There's
raps
no
the
story
fight
with
global.
it?
There's no story with the video. There's a written one under it, though. So daredevil adventurer known as the Spider-Man of Yemen has died after falling into a volcano crater. All right, so he went all the way down. While attempting to climb vertical rock faces without safety equipment, Al-Quaqua Ibn Antar? Al-Quaqua Ibn Antar, 30, was climbing the steep walls of the Hardar Dam volcanic crater at the southern province of Dale on Friday when he lost his grip and fell the 120 meters or 393 feet to the bottom of the crater, according to the Civil Defense Authority, which posted a short video capturing the moment of his fall. I didn't see anybody fall. Thank the Lord, and I'm not going back. The 10-second video shows Antar climbing the cliff without any safety equipment. On the cliff is scaling names and hold on a second. All right, I might have to take this because of stuff. I apologize. One moment.
Okay, I will. Do stuff and things. Hello, peoples. How's everyone doing? He needs to be like a bungee jumper in Brazil. Yeah, no, I had not heard anything about any bungee jumpers. until just now. So yeah, I did not know that it was such a thing happened. Um,
By the
he was
time I
making
could
one less
get to
grab
it,
as his
too
precious.
late. Oh wait, now it's coming in again. Hold on.
Okay, another recipient of the Darwin Award, right? Like, what better to do on a beautiful sunshiny day? You don't have to work. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go and free climb into a volcano crater. Because it's fun. AI, the One Ring Quackwa. Yeah. Too bad though. Um, about the bungee girl, not this guy. This guy kind of did it to himself. Um, yeah, I was saying, I didn't realize that something had happened. Because yeah, I don't like anything that if you need to sign a waiver, I don't want to do it. Just in general, seems like a smarter way to go about things. Um, just don't do it. You know, you don't have to have my fear of falling from a great height to know that uh, you know, attaching yourself to an elastic band and throwing yourself off a bridge is potentially dangerous. Um, there you go. Saying Caesar's right. He would have survived if he had put his Spider-Man suit on and he had his web shooters, but he left the suit at home that day. So,
All right, one
yeah.
of the important phone calls out of the way. All right.
Nice.
So yeah, the dude fell to his death. I completely missed that. Were you talking about that or something else? What did I miss?
I was kind of talking about him and the bungee jump lady.
I mean, do you want to see the bungee jump lady?
Well, I don't. They just tossed her off so she wasn't attached at all. It
No.
like
The failure,
Okay.
the failure of the team was attaching her to the rope. They got her set up in the harness. They explained
So
to
she
her
was in
all
a
the
harness
safety
and
rules.
everything.
They went
Okay.
through the checklist of like, make sure you do this and don't have anything in your pockets. Please don't carry any loose change or your cell phone. Please have all faceted pockets closed, all that stuff. And then they tossed her and went, we forgot something. What was it? The fucking rope.
Oh shit! Really?
There's a
Wow.
viewpoint. There's a viewpoint. She goes down in what's called the Superman pose. So it's two dudes doing the dirty dancing, if you will. Their arms up holding her, and she's arms spread wide, flying.
No.
Only it's the two supporting
no.
her. And now I just had a very horrible thought in my head. But anyways, and then they toss her and they look down and they realize, oh shit, she's not attached. And like you get someone who's standing there watching them, filming them do this, and the rope is just coiled on the ground and it's not moving. And that's the other part too. I saw the supposed rope she would have used, and I'm like, I'm not bungee jumping with that in general. It looked like just a giant like a giant rubber hose, like the kind, like a little bit thicker gauge than, like it was like a garden hose gauged, but it was like the kind of tubing that they use on, say, like people for tying off their arms with veins or whatever, like that kind of like surgical tubing. So it's just kind of like, I'm looking at that like,
It's not.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that at all. So I'm like, even beforehand, I'm like, I'm not getting in that fucking setup, but all right. But yeah, the horrible thought I just had in my head when I said the dirty dancing thing, I just thought of the song playing. Now I had the time of my life. Never felt this way. And then just record scratches. And then.
Oh, that's funny. Awful, but funny.
Right? It's morbid, but hilarious.
Oh, it has to be attached to something. Yeah. That is kind of an important.
Because I saw the clip,
bit.
like I saw the clip through a Zoom call. So at first, when I saw the clip up on Aaron's screen, I was like, wait a minute, there's a fucking cord hanging down from her right there. That's the bungee cord, right? And Aaron's like, no, that's apparently like some strap to like harness like her in. So I already am like, all right, I'm vastly uncomfortable with that. That's like that looked like a good 2-3 feet of strap length. You're telling me this thing has got so much extra strap room? What size is this? A one size fits all harness? This is a run by night operation. Like, of course they forgot to tie the rope off.
Yeah, no. Didn't leave a bad Yelp review. Well, I guess there is that, Beltrain. I guess
Yeah, Brett
there's
McCart. They
that.
sent it into Aaron's show on Censor, which is why, yeah, like when someone else sends me that, like in his defense, we had played the clip a bunch of times and they always censored it right at the end, and so
Yeah.
we didn't know because it's a clip we had played a bunch of times
Yeah.
until it was the one right at the end. It's like, whoa.
Ooh.
They're saying just show her. All right.
Okay, just show me.
You know what? Let's see. Brazil bungee jump. Let's see if what YouTube brings us.
Right. Last thing that went through her mind, her ass. Yeah.
Brazil
well,
bungee jumping tragedy. Yeah, somebody said something about that one too.
dark
just so we
jokes
have-
are like food in communism. Not everyone gets it. Thank you, Kaiser. I like that.
Okay, good. This one's got all. This one's got it all.
This one's got okay.
This one's got it all, and I checked, and it's done. It's done right. It's done right because it's done white. Let's flip over here. Boop 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 boop. Okay, so
No. I can see there's nothing dangling from her.
no, this thing right here.
No, I know, but nothing like it's supposed to be dangling from her.
This is my whole thing. Like the harness needs to be attached to something. So if you're sliding
Right.
me into a body harness, it's already attached.
I
Like
would
there's
think.
there's legit no reason that this harness can't be attached when you're putting it on. Because it doesn't matter how it goes on.
Yeah.
It's not like it's got to go on,
just-
suture up,
you're
and then they
sliding
got to
in.
slide the hose over. Like no.
Yeah.
And so
that could always be attached.
it should be attached. More importantly, most of the time when you do these bungee jump things, isn't it like the cuff is around your foot? Like if
Yeah.
they don't have like ankle cuffs going around your foot, like I'm not trusting
you're
this.
just gonna get yeah.
She
Ooh,
was
yeah.
21, by the way. 21.
Oh God, this poor woman. Oh, good Lord, I can't. I don't think I can do this. I know what's gonna happen.
Now I heard the time of my life.
Oh,
She probably hasn't even.
fuck.
I
Doesn't
hope.
even realize
I
it
hope
until
and
this
I
point.
pray. I hope and I pray at this point she doesn't realize there's nothing here that should be. So again, all right,
Oh,
put your
no.
arms out. I'm going to put my hands at your armpits. I'm totally not grabbing your tits. And then this
Yeah.
guy going, I'm sorry, I got a lot of fault to blame on this guy. How do you not see that clearly
How do you
this
not-
rope,
Yeah.
again, so I'm supposed to believe this was the bungee rope?
Yeah, I really hope that's not the
I've
bungee
eaten
rope.
spaghetti noodles bigger than that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like,
that
again,
looks
nothing about
very
this
stable.
operation makes me think, yeah, I'm going all the way to the ground with this. Well, literally. I'm going all the way with this thing. Like, we're going to give her. It's just the poor lady
Oh no.
during a bungee jump after workers forgot to attach. Again, this.
That does not look like enough of a
Yeah, it does not
Cord.
look like. I don't trust that at all.
no.
Power windows. They say grass makes the fall not so hard. Well, apparently there wasn't enough grass. Los Federales. I'd rather add the Leroy Jenkins. Like that's. Kaiser
my
pointing out
goodness.
it's not the fall that kills you; it's the sudden stop at the end. Poor woman. Yikes.
Yeah, where was she there alone?
She was a
like,
tourist. I don't know. I don't know how people weren't screaming the
forgot-
minute they lifted her up. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, again, unless it's off camera and I don't see it, I don't know how she thought, yeah, no, this seems safe. This seems fine. Like, I'm more than you. I'm into like doing daredevil stuff like bungee jumping and like flying in planes and roller coasters and all that stuff.
I like roller coasters. I don't know why,
Skydiving,
it's the
like
weirdest thing.
if my legs worked, I'd love to do skydiving. But again, I gotta kind of like it, for lack of a better term, it's gotta pass the smell test. Like I gotta look at this and be like, no, this looks like this is legit. And I don't need to be a bungee master to go, that rope doesn't look like that holds a person.
No, King Kong Dong, she didn't live. I'm pretty certain she didn't live.
I'm finding out now.
That's
This was that Bungie company's first and last customer. They say you only get one chance to make a first impression. They
was it.
admittedly, their customer made a lasting impression in the ground. And I'm a horrible person. I'm going to pay for that. That's not, and I shouldn't do that because despite all my difficulties I've been having lately, I need to be thankful for the things that do work. I've been having things go well. So. Was the two men arrested for murder? I feel like they're going to get involuntary homicide,
hope they
manslaughter, or whatever. I don't know. It's Brazil. I don't know Brazilian law. I assume it's closer to the bikini line, just in general. But I imagine it's a difficult thing to get other laws removed to get to Brazilian law. I love roller coasters. Tough to find ones I can ride since I'm a bigger dude. Still admit the Tennessee Tornado in Dollywood was great. Rode it twice. I haven't really ridden a lot of roller coasters outside of Valley Fair. I'll be honest, but I'm going to say my two favorite roller coasters in Valley Fair are still the Corkscrew and the Wild Thing. Hi, Nuclear Gaming. Thank you for the 25 bits.
Hey there. How you doing?
Ah.
That's true. Yeah, if she signed the waiver, then they're not going to be in trouble. Or not much trouble, anyway. Won't be murder.
Oh, man. She was on vacation. Like, she was 21. It sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn. There's so much about that clip that I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I feel bad for the lady. I do. I really, really do. I feel bad for her family. That's got to be the worst thing. Like, you think someone's off on a vacation, they're having a good time, and you find out they've died from this. Like, I can understand that being a very difficult thing for that family. My heart goes out to him, but at the same rate, I mean, dude, what? Like,
yeah.
I see that rope and I've got questions. And forgive me for saying so. I feel like I'm in the right as someone goes, you know what? This operation doesn't look like they have their shit together. Like,
yeah, looks like they might want to work on that a little bit. Maybe some more training for the boys before they go out and do it again. The rope goes to.
Do you think their boss gave them a nice pep talk that morning? After the event, I'm feeling like after the event, fired. It's Brazil. They told the authorities she was very poor and didn't pay to get out of it. It's an idea. Brian the Science Haro says, Kaiser. Well, hello, everybody. The worst way to promote the Supergirl movie. Oh.
Yes, that's definitely not the way to go about it.
On a completely unrelated note, I hope not the actress, I hope the Supergirl movies go the way of that event and just frickin' dive off the cliff unassisted. Because no offense, Supergirl. I think Superman is stupid as a character, as a premise. The extended Superman family, dog and girl, not a fan. But either way, what do you want from me? Do your research before you go on some random carny ride or bungee jump. Just saying. Yeah. Right. I was saying this, Kaiser, you might have heard. I don't know that I've ever seen a professional bungee jumping setup where they aren't wearing some sort of weird 8 million buckles and straps like boot thing. And
Big,
that's
huge
usually
cuffs,
what the rope is attached to. It's some sort of super not going to dislocate your feet and legs like cuff. And yeah.
Before you guys got this, the only difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just that little extra, says the boss before they go out and throw a woman off the cliff with nothing attached.
Afterwards, he came up and he said, you see, guys, this is why we say the safety video is important. Who didn't watch the safety video? I know you didn't, Pedro, because if you watch the safety video, you'd remember the very important part of the safety video where they say, make sure to attach the rope.
Oh no.
So raise your hand, Pedro.
Oh.
Raise your hand. No. No buts. Bring it up. Now, who else did not pay attention during the fucking safety video?
Oh. Yeah, that is really the saddest bit. She paid them for the honor of being
Yeah.
thrown off the cliff. Like,
The actress for Supergirl is trying to speed run the Rachel Zegler nosedive into obscurity. They put is Jason Momoa playing fucking Aquaman?
in the super one.
Yeah, that's they announced they'll be closing after the tragedy. They decided to transition into skydiving. That's great, I'm sure.
St. Aaron, this
Sure,
is
go.
why you don't watch porn at work.
Lobo.
Distractions.
Oh, even less interested. Superman sequel has already been spoiled online. Oh, let me file that under. I still like. Oh no. I feel like Willy Wonka when the kids are doing stuff they're not supposed to, and he's like, "No, don't, please, stop."
Don't.
And it's like, and like as a kid, I watched that. I didn't really know how to react. As an adult, I'm like, this motherfucker's trying to experiment on children. He knew they were doing all of that. Santa is not real. Oh, then whose candy cane did I suck for a Christmas present last year?
You might want to figure that one out. and call the cops if the same person shows up this year.
I think I just coughed up some of the cum.
Gross.
It's fun to
It's all
take the
mint
tour
flavored.
ride on the dude. Like, I personally don't consider Brazil like the go-to destination. 2, I'm not just
maybe.
jumping off some random like, well, while we're here,
No.
what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to be in this random rink-a-dink town for some stupid fucking reason. Oh, well, I'm there. What am I going to do? Oh, they have a bungee jump company. It's like, was bungee jumping something you really wanted to do? I'd say maybe do it somewhere like close to you in general, like where you can get Yelp reviews, you can ask locals, you can talk to people when they're pulling you up, and you're like, I don't know if this is safe. Am I attached? Like, because she could have in the moment freaked out and asked, and they didn't understand what she was saying.
Happy poop. Sorry. I needed a change of pace. And we got a happy poop.
You know who didn't? You know who didn't get a happy poop?
She didn't get a happy poop. Nope.
Guess where I
Nope.
was going. Son of a bitch. Cut me off at the pass. Oh, dude, I'm like echoing. Where am I echoing from?
I have no idea. I don't hear an echo.
I'm wondering if I hear me through your headphones somehow.
How do you hear you? They're my headphones. They're on my ears. How do you do that?
I don't know, but every once in a
a neat
while I
trick.
can hear me like, and it's quiet and it's off in the distance. It's weird. I don't know, man. What do you want from me?
Very strange.
Welcome to our newest game show, Bungee Jumping Roulette. That's just no. Supergirl, the 80s movie, was a flop. How is the 2026 going to be any different? Dude, the 80s movie was a flop. The TV show was a flop. And they always talk big and bad when they do it. Like when they did the TV show, they're like, yeah, we don't want to rely on the Grant Gustafson and Steve Amell Arrowverse. Like Supergirl is going to be its own thing, and it's not on the WB, it's on NBC or whatever. It's like it's going to do its own thing, and it's going to be its own thing. And then like cut to 3 months later when the ratings are just absolutely tanked and shit. They're like, hey guys, after we get back from our little hiatus break, there's going to be a Supergirl Arrow a Flash crossover. Like, hey,
Yay.
woo. You know, because we're all DC heroes, and it's like, no. You're a pompous, cocky piece of shit, and you're like, we're better than everybody else. And no offense, you're not, because again, it's the story of Supergirl.
How does Supergirl come to be? Is she supposed to be like his sister
Yeah.
or his daughter? Like
Apparently,
sister?
of the the planet had only one escaping pod, but then at
Right.
the 11th hour, they found a second one, and they launched the sister. But for whatever reason, she gets there first.
She got there first?
or she gets there way later. Oh, she's older, so it's like she's an aunt. They launched like the aunt, but she's like a teenager. She's like cryogenically frozen, but she takes longer. So Superman gets there and becomes Superman, and then she shows up, and now she's Supergirl.
Oh. Okay.
Because we
So
can't
she's
have
like-
people after Superman, because he was the last son of Krypton. He was the last
Right.
baby born on Krypton, literally as the planet exploded. So,
Mhm.
so yeah, it's, you know what? It's so dumb. I just can't take the time to memorize it. I'm like, eh.
Okay, yeah. A few people are saying cousin. In this
Cousin.
one, it's a cousin. Yeah.
Which just goes to show that Superman and Supergirl were written by just like classical white guy nerd dudes, because they were always arcing to make cousin fucking a thing. Just no, you have to understand.
would
Like,
be
he
better.
doesn't have any other option. He can't. A regular chick, that's a Kryptonian dick. It'll destroy her. He can only. So literally, his cousin is the only person on the planet, and the same rate for her.
Lois.
If she were to straddle your average dude, her vagina would squish that dick into toothpaste. Like,
What about Lois?
again, she won't survive. She won't survive the Superman erection. Like, he is the Man of Steel. Like, it's gonna feel great for about 2 seconds, and then he's gonna split her in half like a cord of wood. And even imagine she survives. Like, he's gonna get, he's gonna be in the throes of passion. He's gonna start going really fast. He's gonna start a friction fire.
Smoke after sex, you're doing it too fast.
Well, it's gonna be a corpse by the time he's done. I don't know. I really don't care about it. Someone really care about Superman? I mean, sorry, but lamest superhero ever, in my humble opinion. Just saying,
Yeah.
not my thing. Here's when I learned the
I
term.
always liked Batman because he had tools and stuff. He didn't have superhero powers.
Right,
He
I
had
love
money,
Batman.
which allowed him to make tools. It's the same with the Punisher. He doesn't have superhero powers.
No,
He's
he has
just running
superhero
off of
powers.
rage
He
and
has the
vengeance-
only real superhero power there ever was, being fucking filthy
Punish?
rich. No, Batman.
Oh, Batman.
Batman
Well,
has
yeah,
the
no,
only
that's the
superpower
real
that's ever
superpower,
existed,
yeah.
and it's called having ridiculous amounts of wealth.
Yeah.
So-
but no, I always prefer.
Which is why I'm waiting for Elon Musk to finally start like saving Austin, Texas, or wherever he lives. When is Elon Musk going to debut his crime fighting?
the Musk Man.
Right? Well, not Musk Man. It's something that scared him as a child. So I guess it would be like social interactions. I don't know. What are autistic people afraid of? Loud noises. I'm a boombox.
Loud noises, flashy lights, and different textures.
But it's just, yeah. You know what? I'll even settle for. Well, I'll even let him go Marvel. I'll even let him go Iron Man. But where's his cyber suit? Anyways, but yeah, no. So this is all getting on a really weird tangent. They could always move to West Virginia. With the lasso of truth, it could get kinky, dude. Actually, the backstory and the fucking shit
Wonder
behind
Woman?
Wonder Woman. Oh
Yeah,
my
she
lord!
was an Amazonian, was she not?
Well, no. The people who created Wonder Woman and why, they were like one of the lead writers was actually legit into bondage, and the whole idea was he was using like it was partially fetishized, but it was all about the idea of teaching men to accept women in positions of power because of the changing of the times in the workplace. And I don't know how much of this got blown out of proportion for woke reasons, but I watched like the whatever series about it. But yeah, like the dude was legit into shit, and yeah. That's why
Interesting.
she has the lasso of truth, and she's binding up dudes.
Morning, Alan. How you doing?
They found a way to save a dog, horse, and cat too. What? Oh, for the destruction of Krypton. So there's like Super Pony.
Oh, there's Super Horse.
When that horse takes
Super
a dump,
cat.
it like makes a crater in the ground. But yeah, no, I was trying to say this, but we got off on a tangent, a rabbit hole. This whole thing's a rabbit hole, by the way. We have stories and stuff to get into, but fuck it, who gives a shit?
Yes, we do.
Our show's goal is $5 on June 23rd.
Nice.
Because
Nice.
we're moving it forward because Tomorrow, I just confirmed with that phone call I was on. Tomorrow and like Wednesday, I'm going to be doing stuff. I don't know that I'll necessarily be getting back too late to do the show Wednesday. I really don't. But I'm going to call it on the side of caution. And worst case scenario, if we do a show, giggity, we just make what we make and we call it what we call it. Any new animated stickers? I don't know. Throw a few bits in, Saint Caesar. Find out for yourself. Also, the creators of Wonder Woman were a polyamorous throuple, if memory serves. Yep.
Oh, interesting. All right. Polyamorous throuple with interest in bondage, and that brought us Wonder Woman.
Again, and
Cool.
part of the idea behind
Did
it,
not know that.
part of the idea behind it is that like the whole idea that this is back before women were really accepted in the workplace. They were already in the workplace because it's post World War II, I think.
Yeah, they were secretaries and stuff.
But it's the idea that eventually society is going to come to a place where women and men, especially in the professional workplace, occupy the same space. And he's like, men don't have any examples of women in charge, of women in control. And that was part of the whole thing. But again, it also was, unfortunately, as a lot of these things are, heavily influenced by his kink factor, which was high.
Fun. Yes.
So. The whole thing is, here's what it is. By the time I got done with it, I'm like, so that makes a lot of sense. That fits for a lot of reasons. And that explains why, especially back in that day and age, like why you guys might have some stuff really wrong, like the whole Amazonian thing. Although this was confusing to me. Amazonian made me think of like the Brazilian Amazon. And so I always thought they were like South American. And I'm always like, why are these Amazonians, these big Norse Viking-looking chicks in everything that we see of them? Like, that seems kind of like we're whitewashing. And people, no, she's an Amazonian. Like, yeah, from like the rainforest. No.
Yeah. No, from the Isle of Lesbos. They lived on the island without men, and yet somehow managed to get pregnant and give birth. And if they had boys, they shunted them off. They had girls. They were brought up to be like big.
Oh, that's right.
Super.
We actually learned a lot of this I learned a lot of this because of watching Chaos, about how they handle boys and stuff. Remember when we were watching that? Because the one dude was a boy in the Amazon tribe, and I was just like, that's bullshit. To hell with Aaron's attitude towards you. Best of luck with the show. Not all dabblers are jerks. We all know the DC Wonder Woman movie did the second best female lead comic movie. I would say, yeah, the Wonder Woman movie was probably the best like casting they did when they got What's Her Nut. But thank you for the $10. I don't assume anything about all of that. You know what? Between what we have left over in the YouTube, I'm just going to round it up just to make life easier and call it 10. So then that puts us at $60 on the 24th.
Nice.
There we go. Before everything else comes in. So thank you, Labyrinth Mystic. Is it all?
Yeah, is it Labyrinth? Like
Labyrinth Mystic? Whatever. I appreciate the $10. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's great. I love that this thing works like this. Okay, so we're good there. Good there. Good. Didn't miss a phone call.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, so we'll get to this story next. 2 people arrested after a woman was found dead in her apartment. I don't remember why we had this one, but I guess we'll give her a go. There was something about, now I remember. Just off the first 3 seconds when they were talking about the murder, I went, okay, I need to know more.
Right.
Did my boredom snoring wake you? Yeah. Wild Saffron. Wild Saffron's really not having it with the comic stuff. The problem is there's like 3 or 4 people in the chat that keep like spurring the comic thing, and I know stuff.
We're paying
about
attention
comics.
to those 3 and 4.
Like I know stuff about comics. I've watched a lot of stuff. I've seen so many comic book movies and everything like that. So like this is something I've got a lot of ready access to. So it just kind of flows with it. I'm sorry. We can snoo together, Kong. Wait, what? I want snoo. Who? What? This sounds like some nerd.
Why do you
bullshit.
want snoo?
Yeah, who wants snoo and what? I'm not. You know what? I'm not responsible to meet your snoo needs. So do not expect any snoo from me. Vouch for me with Johnny. I don't. it's not a matter of vouching. It's again, it's like,
Free flying Brit-centric show.
anyways. Anyhow,
Well, I just subbed to you, EQ.
There
I
you
thought
go.
you were trying to get him onto someone else's channel last week, so I didn't actually click on you. But now that I realized that you were the one streaming, I went and checked it out, and so I've subbed, and I will check out some of your stuff. I do love drama when it's like removed,
But
3
I
times
don't.
sort of thing.
I don't love drama.
No, I know, but I know you don't, but I can at least sub and check out some of his stuff because I do. So
Oh.
I can, I can watch some of his stuff.
Mhm. All right.
That's
Anyways,
all I'm saying.
all right. Let's go to this. Let's go there. Yeah, I just don't know that I want to do that. Anyhow,
Cool.
let's go over here to this. This is so fucking.
It's good.
2 ladies are wanted for questioning after another lady is found dead in her apartment, and it sounds like they used clothing to do the job.
Disturbing developments out of Elkhorn involving murder allegations of someone putting a sock in a victim's mouth. A woman is dead. 2 people are in jail after Douglas County.
We killed her with a sock.
Yep. Yeah.
Lady Yellow back to writing, close to finishing my books. It's good for you, Kaiser. Everyone loves drama.
We'll see you tonight
Power Windows.
on my Chatting with Friends.
Plenty of people love drama. I don't want to. Never mind. I've said it enough.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Johnny doesn't like drama.
not even that I don't like drama. It's just
Thing.
I don't want to do drama shows. I'm not good at doing drama shows. And if it's just a show that specifically rips on other shows, like if you do something like fucking worthy of talking about and ripping on, I know I've done plenty of things like fucking tripping and resetting Aaron's power. I've broken down emotionally a couple times. Like that's one thing to shit on somebody for a moment, but I just don't want to do like. And the whole idea is we get stuff and we shit on shows and there's whatever. And yeah, like I said, I'm whatever.
Sure.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Let's just hit play on this.
Sheriff deputies say an argument turned physical. It started in an apartment near 207th and Q around 10 last night. They say they found Mason Clark and Samantha Nyber.
No argument turns so physical that you can't pull the sock out of the gagging person's mouth.
I don't know. It's going to be all slimy and gross.
It started as an
I wouldn't wanna
argument
touch
and it
it.
turned physical. No. Most people just approach with love when they're like, now swallow this gym sock. Like,
Eat it. Eat it. You call this clean, Mom? Eat it. I'll show you.
no idea, but thanks for the $2. Anyways, so moving along. Yeah, so Mason Clark, Samantha Nyber. I'm gonna say odds are probably good that no. Anyhow, so Mason Clark, Samantha Nyber, really, really want to get away with this. Apparently, it was an argument. It turned deadly. We didn't mean it to. It was just playful
I mean, look, she's
self-defense.
crying. She really means it.
Gagging
She's
on a
sorry.
sock. We're hearing now that this was an assassination carried out by the Foot Clan.
on a bed with a dead woman nearby.
After interviewing them, deputies determined the victim, 57-year-old Jennifer Nyber, was at a barbecue that Clark and the younger Nyber were hosting. After Samantha put her child to bed, investigators say Jennifer got involved in an argument with Clark about that child. Deputies say the argument then got physical, with Clark allegedly putting a sock in Jennifer's mouth, while Samantha
Put a
is
sock
accused
in it,
of holding
Jennifer.
the victim's wrists to
Told
the
you.
ground. Jennifer.
All right, so she joined in. Like, because she criticized your child care choices, it was hold her to the ground, I'm gagging her with a sock.
Yeah. Well, she kept bitching, and he kept telling her to put a sock in it, and she just kept bitching and nagging and nagging.
See,
and
this makes me
bitching,
wish I could
and he
do
finally had enough.
a Mankind Socko like impersonation thing pretty well, because Power Windows saying they were role-playing 90s WWF Mankind matches.
Right. I had a Socko, but I gave it away for Christmas present.
Why do you do that, by the way?
What?
You get things that you love, like you keep telling me, like, I get a moose collection, and I keep collecting all these mooses, or moose, or whatever they're, like, and then I give them away as gifts, or whatever. I, like, purge my collection, and I start over again. Like, it's weird.
I'm a grown ass woman. I don't need a zillion and one stuffed anything.
Right, but if you're gonna
So
keep
I just
getting
got rid of my collection. But now that doesn't stop people from giving me moose. Just because I got rid of the bulk of them when I'm moving, doesn't mean people are going to stop giving them to me. And now I've got more stuffed moose.
I just feel like you
And I
hold
mean,
on to the ones.
My favorite stuffed moose is I will never get rid of. He's the Mariner moose that got murdered in like, A Million Ways to Die. That was my family road trip with the neighbor. And
Labyrinth missing. Hard to say a safe word with a sock in your mouth, right?
that is very hard.
Good
to
luck
do.
with that.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I gave the Socko away to my dad because my dad and I are.
Now
we
we're finding
enjoy
she
the
was supposed
wrestling.
to tap them on the head when she was running out of air, but they were holding her wrist to the ground. Damn. Someone didn't think that through. I got snoo a couple of times. Well, good for you, Fawn. I'll lurk in Monroe's live stream and wait for Los Federales super chats. Oh, just because we chased off Wild with all of the comic book stuff. Dude has two women
Wild,
where
we're
ladies
done.
retarded because no normal woman would be interested. It wasn't two women. It was a lady and like this Clark guy was dating Jennifer Nyber's daughter. I'm guessing.
Yeah. He and Jennifer, he and Jennifer's daughter, have a baby together. They're together and they have a baby. And Jennifer started snarking at him for the way they were raising the baby. And so he put a sock in it.
Saying here, Digger, you seem surrounded by unalive stories. You truly innocent? Uh-oh.
I've never had anything to do with unaliving anything.
Nyber was
Ever.
pronounced
So
dead
I think
at
I'm
the
good.
scene.
I'm safe.
Samantha Nyber's 3-year-old child was placed with the nonprofit Project Harmony. Clark faces a second-degree murder charge. Samantha faces a charge of
Second
accessory
degree
to a felony.
Really?
Both suspects face charges of child abuse by neglect.
Yeah.
And the fact that the kid went to
Thanks for the
went to
$2.
foster, instead of going to the grandmother, there must have been other family members.
Other family members,
just-
like
Yeah,
I don't
just
know,
a
man.
shitty
It sounds
story
like
all the way
sounds
around.
like spoiler. Sounds like this lady didn't do the best job raising her daughter. She hooked up with an absolute piece of garbage, and it cost her her life. I mean, I don't know. If you're telling me there
you
isn't
go.
a dad in that scenario, I'll be like, okay, I buy it.
Fair enough. Maybe this little girl will have a better chance at life because she's
Maybe.
not with these folks.
I hope the foster care system doesn't suck.
Shush. One can hope. There's always the hope that someone gets saved through foster care and not just maliciously, hurt.
It's a reset. It's like playing a new game, then you start all over. I mean, at age 3, good luck to you. Good luck to you. I wish him the best. We also have this one now. I was telling you this earlier before we started. At
Yes.
the rate of how expensive chocolate is getting, almost worth their weight in gold at this point.
Yeah.
But
I don't know about
a scammer,
this one.
10 to 1 that we got a line in here about a scammer getting his just desserts.
Yep,
Or
for sure.
he thought he was going to have a payday that was pretty sweet. Honestly, I'm trying to think of any of the other stupid cliche ones that we'll have thrown at us. Boop, 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 pretty sweet. Bittersweet. Somebody's scam ended up turning out bittersweet today, like something like that.
Hmm.
Chocolate is making cocaine seem cheap. It's not doing bad.
Yeah.
MSP from, hey, Jackass, can you slide off your chair? I was like going along with it and stuff and okay, but like, it's kind of, I don't really, like if they weren't on the screen and I could just be like, thanks for the $2, I wouldn't give as much of a shit, but all right, Dang it, Nikki's good at cleaning. My wallet would be rich if you take the woman and kids away. I mean, that almost, given the story we just covered, Mr. Q, that seems...
So what you're saying is you want to go to Brazil and have her go bungee jumping? Is that what you're trying to say?
wow, man. deep, dark turn.
I haven't met the woman, but we've
I don't
chatted in
know
chat
the
a couple
woman.
times.
No, I don't know the woman.
But yeah, she seems pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have zero complaints about her. So yeah.
Right?
All right.
Ugh.
Let's go ahead and hit play on this. Bungee jumping will replace the maid program. The kid gains a fear of socks and only chooses to go barefoot on sandals the rest of their life. Well, that's not far from how some people behave already. I feel like there's a lot of young kids, and maybe it's just in my area, especially in the summer, that I see that like they wear sandals without socks, and it's just like they don't take care of their feet either. Like, clip your toenails, like wash your fucking feet if you're going out without wearing socks. I'm a cripple in a wheelchair. I can put on socks. What's your fucking excuse? I can do it by myself. Socks, braces, shoes, and then, yeah, but it's just, yeah, that's it. I guess I was trying to think of where we go over that. But yeah, I mean, I've got it all covered. How are you not wearing socks? You don't have to debase yourself with it. Oh, yeah. You know what? If everybody just keeps pushing on something where I'm like, I don't know about it, I don't know how I feel about it, I really don't feel like it. I feel like that's me, like people trying to do it. No, do the thing. And it's the number one way to get me to not do it. I checked for the thing. I didn't see it on Twitch. I was going to look at it later, but nah, it's just not what it is. Alrighty. And I don't debase myself with Aaron. The closest to debasing was saying the N-word, which I did to show him that I wasn't just poo-pooing his thing to poo-poo his thing. I just didn't want to, like, this is more of exactly why I didn't want to do the, like,
Wait,
oh, shit,
Aaron likes it when you poo-poo his thing?
No.
Wait a minute. This
No,
is
I'm
news.
saying-
This is Dabbleverse Gold right here.
No, he doesn't like it when I do that. But it's just, again, he was like, shit on Karmic and you should shit on him on your show. And that's how the whole Wednesday thing started. I was like, I don't really want to do that on my show. And it's because of crap like this. And then this stuff, again, like I read the dude's comment, I acknowledge it, and we just keep going. Everyone will keep going. I'm like, and this is why I don't do it. Do a quick
How
thing.
how about if we just like drop the whole steel toe shit?
Well,
Let's just not
that's
worry
kind of what
about
I was
steel
trying to
toe
do.
as a show.
But they were
for the rest of
contributing
the
money
chat,
and like where is it, Labyrinth or whatever is contributing comments to the subject matter. So I'm like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
just-
yeah,
it's
that
getting-
one's-
It's getting to the point where I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, this is just annoying. All right, so anyhow, yeah, scammer dude with the chocolate thing, and then it kills the flow of the stuff we're talking about. Johnny, you should have stood up for yourself. Oh wait, never mind. See, at least that's a funny joke. You should have stood up for yourself. All right, I can laugh at that.
An accused scammer discovered the
Fuck,
joke
the
was
news
on
stories
him.
need to be
Kent
level.
County detectives say that this guy thought he was picking up gold from an elderly Ottawa County widow.
But Target 8 investigators Susan
All right, I'm feeling even better about this. So he thought he was getting grandma's gold, and all he got was a whole bunch of fucking toffee? Excellent. Oh, I'm all for this. Oh, scamming grandma, and all he's got to show for it is a whole lot of Lady Godiva.
Samples reports the suspect was in for a surprise thanks to the Kent County Sheriff's Office and an alert store owner.
The 79-year-old victim in this case told me she was devastated. She was so easily deceived, convinced that she needed to secure her money by buying.
All right. I'm loving the scammer getting the chocolate thing. Don't make me start feeling bad for him by going, and the old lady was so easily deceived. Was she now? Was she now? A sweet disappointment. I like it. Target 8. That's a news channel, right? Apparently is.
Buying $700,000 worth of gold. That's what brought her here to GR Coins on 10 Mile in Rockford.
1 ounce American Gold Eagles.
The Ottawa County widow ordered 145 of them, but Ben Soldat of GR Coins quickly spotted red flags flapping.
What was a little bit suspicious about it, the woman just didn't have a good grasp of what she wanted exactly, hadn't bought before. And to buy this late in life, a large amount, never purchasing before.
So before he sold anything, Soldat in early May called the Kent County Sheriff's Office, which quickly recognized the gold buying scam, this one based out of India, with scammers convincing the widow by computer and phone that her social security number had been compromised.
These suspects posing as federal agents talked them through We don't want you to lose all your money. You need to take all the money out of your accounts and go buy gold bars.
Buy gold and then turn it over to us for safekeeping, of course, said the scammers.
Right.
We had our detectives get on it right away. They developed a suspect.
Again, like, oh no, I was worried. They have your social security number? Contact the federal government. Tell the Social Security Administration. Like, why would you just go with it? Again, the why is irrelevant. I don't want to do, like, this is why I don't want to, like, I'm not going to say on his show, I'm going to shit on Carm, because then I've got people coming in here claiming to shit on me because Carm sent them or whatever. I'm like, I don't want that stuff. I don't enjoy that stuff. And I've admitted we've tried it before. I suck at it. I don't enjoy doing it. This isn't like a full-time job thing. This is a hobby thing that fills a little window of my life. Like,
This is for funsies.
yeah. So, or as Mr. Q so accurately and succinctly says, no one cares. All right. Or at least no one here cares. Going on. But anyway.
Using, several different techniques, including license plate readers, we were able to locate who the suspect was and found that they were coming from out of state.
Illinois, to be exact. That's where investigators say 20-year-old Yug Chohan traveled from to meet up with the victim in a random parking lot.
So when the undercover detective showed up dressed as an 80-year-old woman, we had to throw together a package quickly with something that looked like gold coins, and one of the employees here.
So wait a minute. So the lady didn't follow through, and they sent somebody else like to come get it as a woman? Like,
No, she was going to fall for it. The guy at the store realized it was a scam.
yeah, no, I'm going to rewind it and just play it from here.
Yeah.
But like, I thought it was a send them in India.
Traveled from to meet up with the victim in a random parking lot.
So when the undercover detective showed up dressed as an 80-year-old woman.
Oh, the undercover detective was the one. I thought they were saying the scammer was dressed as an 80-year-old woman. I was like, and why?
We had to throw together a package quickly with something that looked like gold coins, and one of the employees here had the brilliant idea of using some of our chocolate coins for the ruse. In the end, I'd say the criminals got their just desserts.
Oh, I got it. That's one of the bingo cards.
You called it. Yep. You called it.
Toss some cash, back on the road I go. Thank you, Labyrinth. I have zero problems with Labyrinth.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Nice, and thank you for showing. Again, like I said on the karmic thing, the why is irrelevant. Like, the whole thing happened because it didn't matter why he was doing it or what the deal is. He said, do it on your show. That's literally where my buck stopped, where I was like, no, I don't want to do that on my show. And I just literally responded very casually, no, I don't want to do that on my show. Have a good show and a good week. And you too. Have a great week.
You too.
Have a fan-fucking-tabulous week. I'm going to have a busy week. And if it all goes according to plan, even smoothly, oh boy, my body's going to be sore from all of the like pulling and pushing myself along. I might get another like centimeter or two on my arms. I need to start. I got to go buy one of those, what do they use? Like fabric tape measure things. I need to start seeing how big my arms are getting. Because like when I push with them now, they're just so, I have calves on my arms. It's weird. All right. So yeah, the guy getting chocolate though, that's fucking hilarious. You get arrested, and now here's my question: did they let him keep the chocolate, or do you have to give the chocolate back?
The scammers.
We're scamming scammers.
It's in evidence.
That feels good.
Yes.
Dude, it's in evidence. No, it's not. If it's in evidence, I'm going to tell you what. A couple of cops took themselves a cut. Thank you, Voice Crack, for sucking all the masculinity right out of my nuts. A couple of cops are taking their cut, and then a rodent or two. Like it's not in evidence.
Does.
So in the end, Yug Chohan got chocolate coins and 2 20-year felonies, false pretenses, and using a computer to commit a crime. He remains here in the Kent County Jail as his case works its way through the court system. In Grand Rapids.
All righty, cool. It was Grand Rapids, Michigan. Totally.
How stupid was this lady?
Johnny finally broke puberty. No,
let alone to go and meet.
No, St. Cedar, I've said this before. It's my vocal cords. They start out low in the morning, and it's harder and harder to control them as the day goes on. They get tighter and weird, and voice cracks at random times. It's afternoon is always a problem. If I smoke weed, it makes my voice controlling more difficult. So what are you going to do? Johnny, you have trips, the tricep bicep combo. It's a bump thing that you can't see it on the camera, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just, it goes
It's like
up.
mine.
It
I
goes
make a really good one and just
goes
can't see
up
underneath
and
all
it just
the
goes bunk, and I'm like, I do this one and it goes up, and I'm like, whoa, what are we doing? So I don't know. Dude has 2 women. Wait, and she died from that. Sounds like my girlfriend's foreplay. She's going to collect cripples. Johnny will be her first. Who's collecting cripples? Digger?
Well, yeah, I think because they were trying to say that I'd been around a lot of death.
Oh.
Not.
That dude is really headstrong. Which one? Hence, why I ignore Tube. Oh, well, I get it. The TV station is called Wood TV 8. Or they call it Target 8. They're probably sponsored by Target, like their local one. How stupid was this old lady to even take the bait? Right, if they tell you that your social security number is compromised, which, by the way, the government won't call you to tell you your social security number is compromised. They will mail you. They will send you paperwork in the mail if they think your social security number is compromised. But social security number and birth certificate are like 2 of those forms of documentation where it's like, it's all on you to keep that in the right place and not lose it and all that jazz. Like, if you don't have it, that's on you. So I guess it's, that's all on you. Sermon. I guess somebody's home early. All right, so that lady.
I don't know. I think that at the time when they said that we will meet up with you in some random parking lot.
Oh yeah,
accept your gold coins. Yeah. Come
well,
on,
but by that
baby.
point,
really?
But by that point, we already knew it was a scam because again, the guy behind the counter went, "All right, Grandma just shows up one day and she wants to just buy her life savings worth of gold." All of a sudden, she's like, I need $170,000 in gold. And it's like, okay, let's talk about why. Like, and they find out with even just the most cursory of questions, and she explains her situation. They're like, okay, let's turn this over to the police. And the police put the whole stinging thing. Johnny's birth certificate says cripple for gender. Being crippled isn't a gender. Somebody tried to scam me pretending to be from Universal Credit. I knew it was a scam because they called me on Sunday. I fell for a scam partially with like one of those computer scam things, and then I called them out like before giving them any money or anything. But I had already, like, the damage had been done. I had to like wipe my computer because they had like a file on it and stuff. So I had to like wipe my computer from scratch and start all over again. But aside from that, I've never actually fallen for a scam. And I always want to feel bad. Like, I have a lot of empathy. I always want to feel bad for the scammed people. But after I go through the stories more and more, like, they always say, like, oh, and they used AI, and they used this, and they used that. And my brain just has that, like, how I would handle it thing. And so it's like, oh, they used AI, and I swore it was my daughter. It's like, right? And so why didn't you try calling your daughter? And they said if I tried to contact her, like, they'd be, right, but they're on the phone. They can see you. So, and their story is that your daughter walked in on them committing some crime, and so they grabbed your daughter while they're at it just because. So she just happened to be wrong place, wrong time, so that way it seems plausible. Well, yeah, then I'm like, all right, I'm on the phone with you, and I'm like pointing at other people. I'm like writing notes. I'm Google searching. You don't call the school or anyone else. We just go along with the fact that the person who called you up has your daughter because the audio sounds like it. It's just, yeah. This is where my daughter can never get kidnapped. Thankfully, I'm never going to be important, so she won't. But my daughter can't get kidnapped because like they'd be like, I'd be like, I need proof of life. No, either you give us this money or we like, you're going to have to send me some pictures. And if you can, forward them to. Oh, do you have someone at the door?
Sorry, there's someone at my. Yeah. Oh, it might be. Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay, that was completely fucking cryptic. I have no idea. It might be poof, and she's gone. I'm hoping it's something to do with her freaking Marmite or whatever. Johnny's birth certificate is forged. He was born in Kenya? Nah, was not born in Kenya. I am 110% Midwestern white. Can you not tell from... Look, who born in Kenya? I look like I haven't seen sun a day in my life. I'm so white I glow in the dark. When all the lights shut off, I just walk because I light up my own path. Strippergram, says Rexar. Yeah, it's probably a strippergram. St. Caesar's office of Krupke. My money's on strippergram. I gave my ex a couple of $100 to get a private eye to locate her. You gave your ex a couple $100 to get her to get a private eye to look. I am behind in that story. True crime stories begin. Maybe it's the BBC. That's why you struggle to walk, Big J. You are top heavy now. Brock Lesnar arms. Not that top heavy. Not that top heavy. Let's be honest. It's a lot. I'm a little more top heavy. I'm a lot middle and lower weak is what it is. But thank you. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. I was sent here to deliver the cure, says Fallen the Great. Well, you can't. I'm reading the chat backwards, so that's not happening. So you're like one of the glowing ghouls in Fallout. Or if you've ever seen the ghosts, like the Lego ghosts, where the white sheet thing glows, it's like that. Nerd talk, real talk. Someone said, who was it? Randall Flagg was saying that my birth certificate is forged and I was born in Kenya. And I was like, yeah, no, you don't look like I do if you were born in Kenya.
Oh, my God.
I was explaining how I look like I've never seen sunlight a day in my life. Your camera isn't on, so I don't know what's going on and why you're oh my godding.
I know.
I hope you're okay.
I figured I'd show. I'm okay. I figured I'd pour myself a coffee, so I brought myself on. I've been waiting for these stupid cans of butane. They got here. They're tiny. They're tiny. I spent a lot of money. They were supposed to be big, huge cans. So I guess, fuck. Well, at least I got something, so I can medicate at least.
Good for you. I fell for a free 4-wheeler scam. It was just a timeshare seminar. That's not a scam. That's no. That is a Faustian arrangement. But like, you're not actually, unless you signed up for the timeshare, then you got scammed. But other than that, I sat in on a bunch of those. I am not a fan of the timeshare seminars.
My family, we've been a part of that because of a timeshare. They went and did the seminar and they signed up, and we've been part of this kind of resort place, RV campers and cabins and that sort of thing. We've been a part of it for years.
RV campers.
Can't remember
So
the
do
name
you rent
offhand.
someone else's RV?
Well, no, the RVs you would be coming in your own, but you can rent cabins. You could rent little RVs. Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
you
so
could.
dumb.
Sorry,
I'm
they're like permanently set there.
that fucking like this is
One,
you explain this stuff. And by the way, feel free to turn your camera on anytime in the near future. Or are you trying to do a dab
I'm
right now?
sitting down right now. There we go.
Okay. In general, like I really wish my legs worked because I'm just a big fan of just have a tent, pitch a tent, don't pitch a tent, and then just fucking camp. Like the whole,
Yeah,
it's the whole
me
like I
too.
need an RV. Like a lot of people, like, I need an RV. Like, well, if that's what you're after, why are you going out camping? Like, just sit on your back patio.
Yeah.
The idea of like I want to go to this scenic lake place, but I want to climb into this, aluminum box that has a couch and a bed and a fridge and a stovetop. And it's just all the amenities of home, except now I walk outside and it's a scenic view. I'm like, then you don't really need the view.
Yeah.
You don't really. There's something about the sacrifice of modern comfort to enjoy the majesty of the wilderness that gives you an appreciation for it that I don't feel like you get if you're like, ooh, it's really hot and there's bugs out here. I'm going to go inside where the AC's on, turn on my Xbox and play a video game. Fuck off. You're not camping.
Wow, that's not. Yeah, even with the
69 after this is asking, you have, or not asking, more stating as a surprise, butane-powered sex toys. Holy fuck.
No, I have a butane powered torch. It's an OG original. It's really nice. It's blue, and I would show it to you, but for some reason I was told YouTube doesn't like them.
See, that's fine. I really
oh,
wish my
those are
legs
YouTube-
worked. Johnny Crutches. That's accurate. By the way, it's with a C. So I would pay thousands to see Johnny Sepulveda. Well, it obviously doesn't happen now. Duh. It's back in the day when I used to do
Right.
camping stuff. You do stuff during the day like hiking and fishing. Right. But that's why I'm like, you don't need the RV part. It's just, I don't know. Wild
do
Saffron saying
like
that's
now, I
glamping,
like
glamour
the-
camping.
Yeah.
Brett McHart saying,
I
dude,
do like
playing Xbox in the
the
middle of the
frame
woods
that
is
you can
awesome.
get.
Well, playing Xbox in the middle of the woods is only awesome because when you scream, nobody gets pissed. Oh, I scream it like Raphael did in Ninja Turtles. Splinter! Yep, just figure out the rest. Pro tip, if you're camping with Johnny and you see a bear, set Johnny's parking brake and run. Parking brake? Oh, you mean on the
I
wheelchair?
don't even think we need to set up.
You don't even need to do that. Like, no offense.
Off-roading in a normal wheelchair, yeah, you wouldn't be going very far anyway.
I should never be in a bear adjacent area. I'm very aware of my location to bears because it's not good. Can't have a close location to bears. Johnny struggles to pitch a tent in multiple ways. Ba-da-ba. I don't know if I even have a tent anymore. I used to have a huge tent.
I
It's like
still do, although
slept 6
honestly, it's
people.
been years since I opened it. It's quite likely it doesn't.
It's all
like
moldy and
holy in
shit.
age. No, holy,
Holy.
because the plastic cages, right?
Like the nylon?
So, yeah.
I don't know. I know
Base. I don't know. I have no idea. It could be still as pristine as it was the last time I put it away because I do good with that. But yeah, I don't know. It just hasn't been opened in
I
years.
know I had one when I moved up to the area. I don't know what's happened to it over time. Any number of things could have happened. Tent shrinkage is real, says Jelly for the Smelly. 69 SUP Meals on Wheels, pretty much. But I also, again, wouldn't be in a wilderness scenario where I need to worry about bears because most woods aren't wheelchair friendly. It's something I keep writing the ADA about where it's like, dude, like, why the fuck are the redwoods not wheelchair accessible? Oh, they need to be. It's just
Ooh.
not fair. You need. I feel
should be,
excluded
yes.
from hiking on Mount Rushmore to.
I can't go camping in Yellowstone.
It was always my dream to walk the Trail of Tears, and now I can't because apparently there's like, yeah, it turns out when you're going over the mountains, it's just fucking rocky and uneven and shit.
Yeah.
I'd like to know where the elevator is that goes to the top of Everest. Like I keep saying, like where's the Sherpa that takes me to the elevator that goes to the top of Everest? I don't want Everest. I can't say Everest to save my life today. Cannot forever. Camping with a friend once in a storm, blew his tent away, and he was wrapped up inside of it, and I couldn't get it out.
Oh, no.
It was so funny.
Oh no.
Can't go bungee jumping in Brazil. Actually, I could go bungee jumping in Brazil. I could hop over that ledge and I could let 2 dudes pick me up and throw me off without being tied to a rope. I'm not going to go bungee jumping in Brazil because apparently they
you
forget some of the very important safety features of bungee jumping, like the rope, like the bungee cord.
Oh look, he must have listened to you complaining in the past because apparently now you can go to Rushmore and Crazy Horse because they're wheelchair accessible now.
Shit, that was supposed to be
How's
a
that
bit.
for
Now that's
awesome?
fucking sucking the wind out of my joke. Now, way to go, fucking ADA, you sons of bitches.
Oh, I love it.
I'm really, really busy right now. Can you call me back? All right, let's
Oh my
go
goodness,
to the-
dabs away. Yeah.
She's been waiting a while for that, so I'm not going to shit on her. Johnny, you don't want a all expenses paid one-way trip to Brazil? No. I don't want to go. Brazil's hot and humid. There's a list of reasons why I wouldn't want to go to Brazil. It's hot. It's humid. I speak 0 Spanish. All I know is soy negro no disparo. That's all I know. And I'm pretty sure it's not applicable to me. So,
mean?
what?
What does that mean?
I'm black. Don't shoot. Well,
Okay.
What
I can't. Are you telling this to blind people?
no.
Otherwise, they'll be able to.
I'm just
tell.
saying that's the only Spanish I know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. I know that. And I also know Tengo el gato los pantalones.
I don't know.
You have a
Something
large
about
cat in your
pants
pants.
and a cat.
You have a large cat in your pants.
Okay.
That's all I know. That's the
All
only. I took German and it didn't take. Some of it stuck. Like here's what if I ended up being in Germany, the first week or two is going to be really, really, really hard, and then it's going to slowly start getting better from there. Because I'm going to start picking it back up. Because I'll immersion, and I'll be like, wait a minute, I remember. I remember. And that's it. But
Yeah.
Brazil,
I can do the same with.
fucking
I can do the same in France.
rainforest, humidity, and weather with a Spanish speaking or Portuguese speaking country. No, thank you. I speak very little to no Spanish and even less Portuguese. I had a
Yeah.
girlfriend from Argentina, spoke 4 languages: Spanish, Portuguese, Dutch, and English. Accent was sexy. Well, that's all that matters. As long as she talks, you have a boner.
Yeah.
Wait, Johnny is a cripple for real. Yep. 110% can confirm. You wouldn't have fun at Owen
Yep.
Benjamin's Ursa Rio. A lot of stairs to get to the top of Mount Crushmore. A ramp would be terrifying or really, really fun.
Yeah. Be a lot of fucking fun going down.
The question is, how steep is the lean when I'm in the wheelchair? Like, how far forward do we lean? And here's my biggest concern with wheelchairs and going places in general. Fucking little potholes catch the front wheels and you go flying. So people are always like, let me push you. I'm like, no. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because you don't understand that that's a divot and how this shit works. And then by the time you figure it out, the chair's, hitting you in the gut, knocking the wind out of your stomach, and I'm thrown 5 feet and flying flat on my face. No, thank you. Spanish and Portuguese, almost the same, but different points. And again, guess who doesn't know that? That's why we don't do those things. Mosquitoes the size of your hand in Brazil. Ooh, sign me up for another reason why I never want to fucking be there. I'm getting corrected on my English. Actually, you are saying I have the cat. I have the cat pants. Good job, Legs. Didn't I specify with I don't speak Spanish?
Yeah, no, you just know the line. Yeah. Yeah. Misquote size of your hand in Brazil. I don't know what that means.
I think he means mosquitoes.
Okay.
Pretty sure he means
mosquitoes. Yes, that makes. I'm like misquotes. What?
Yeah, they get bigger over there.
See, I just did the first dab in days, and not only am I starting to. Well, no, I'm not quite feeling it.
Misquotes are always bigger in Brazil. That's why if you go to Brazil, the most recent pope in Brazil has been quoted as saying, "Don't start nothing, won't be nothing."
Oh. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, that sounds totally real.
Gato is cat. Yeah, I was aware that gato was cat. I
knew
guess I
that
didn't
one,
even.
yeah.
Here's how little Spanish I speak. The phrase that I had committed to memory, I apparently also had the wrong translation. So when I got that, wrong one. So I speak so little Spanish that the Spanish I speak, I don't even know what I'm saying. So that is literally it. File that under the reasons why we're not going there.
Hey, Richard.
Haro
good to
is
see
a
you.
dog. Good to know. Speaking of animals, we have a Swan Lake ballet performance. I'm not really big into ballet, but I feel like this was worth noticing. This is again where the fact that people are doing this shit is where I'm saying our world is coming to such an endpoint that we're just doing the stupidest shit to amuse and entertain ourselves while we wait for the curtains to close. It's just, oh God. And the proof in the pudding is the fact that this bit has...
This is Swan Lake. This is a classic ballet.
I want to see them actually do like the fucking like the
They're
pirouettes and
trying.
stuff. I know they're trying.
This is
I don't
yeah.
want try. I want
is as
success.
far as-
I want one of them to just lay one of them out with their tail.
just trip them up or something. Yeah.
Paris dog tribes in the rainforest, visit rainforest and stay for the cannibalism. I don't think I want to. I know some Latin, so it really helps me understand Western language. I know a couple that had someone try to scam them saying they were their granddaughter. The person sounded exactly like their granddaughter was asking for bail money. Right. And that's where I call the police department and I talk to them like, you don't. They always ask for bail money, but they want you to give it to them in gift cards in an envelope slot or whatever. Like, it's always like, at no point is it like, okay, what police station is this? Like, I'll be like, if someone's doing that, like, okay, I'm having a bad connection. What police station is this? Let me call you back in just a second when I'm in better reception. Like, just any number of things that you can do to kind of throw that one off. I mean, it is scary, and I do get it, but it's just the other person called the actual daughter to find out their granddaughter was okay. That's how they found out it was for sure a scam, right? And that's the kind of forethought any rational person would have. I heard this person's in trouble. That can't be true. I didn't raise a worthless fuck. Let's call her up. Nope, not a worthless fuck. Be really, really bad if they're like old-timey racists and they call and they're like, we heard that you've been arrested. Have you been dating the darkies again? Like, oh God, Jesus, mom and dad, that's not even a crime. First of all. Secondly, horrible way to look at it. I found daughters for sure a scam. I won Publishers Clearinghouse, but apparently I had to give him 150 before I could prove who I was. See, that's where all of those where it's like, we're going to pay you this much money, but we need this much money up front. I'm like, just take it off the check.
Yeah. Right.
They're like, no. We need
You're the one writing the check.
we need the check. We need you to send us the check so we can verify that your bank account's real, so we can deposit the money into it.
Yeah.
How about you just give me the check and I deposit it? I mean, what does it matter?
Yeah.
Like, the bank account is going to have to be real for the check to go through, firstly. Secondly, it's not like you can't issue that check to somebody else if someone gets it and doesn't cash it within a certain amount of time. It's this idea of like, no. Before we send you the check, we have to make sure that your bank account actually exists. Like, motherfucker, how do you think I'm turning this into cash? So, Johnny, send me a $25 Xbox gift card real quick. No. Eat a dick. I won Publishers Clearinghouse. Oh, yeah, we covered that. Okay, so, yeah. All right. Back to the beauty of T-Rex Swan Lake. And I want to see one of them just wipe out the other one on the tail. They're not going to get hurt. They're in a literal what are those, airbag.
Theater.
They're in an actual airbag.
Oh.
That's the way these things work. They've got the little motor that's just constantly inflating them. So it's just and that's how they can do all this. And like I said, I want one of them to lay them out. They'll be fine. This is for people that wanted to order these stupid dinosaur costumes but didn't want to have to pay for it, so they needed a way to tell the accountant when they file their taxes that it was a business expense. All right. I'm not a ballet expert. Aren't they supposed to get a little bit more vertical on that? Weren't they supposed to lift her up a lot higher?
Little bit, I think.
Biggest scam I was holding that I won a Stoney's gift card. Wow, Jurassic Park 6 really sucks. Really? Are you keeping
So far, I'm
are you
enjoying.
keeping count of them? I don't know. Like, they did Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3 or whatever. Then they did like World. I don't know if they're on like 6 or 7. I don't keep track of the numbers anymore. At what point does Turok the dinosaur hunter come out here and start wasting them? Like, what? Spoiler alert. With all the hopping that's happening around, I don't think that popcorn is real. Have you seen the jumping and the bouncing? Not a single kernel has dropped. Plus, what? I don't remember Swan Lake. What's with the definitely not an umbrella and the BDSM whip? What's with that? This asshole's got a hat. This asshole's got a... Now I feel like we're doing a bit on let's all go to the lobby. I'm confused.
Swan Lake. I can't remember what the story was with Swan Lake. Is that the Black Swan? Siblings?
I think so.
No, I'm thinking Penzance, Pirates of Penzance.
This is getting sad. See, this would be a thing where if these were kids doing it, I'd be laughing more now. I'm starting to feel sad because I know these are adults. I know these are grown people doing this. And you know,
I assumed it
every
was, like,
single
teens.
every single one of them is having the fucking time of their life right now. None of them thinks this is a bad idea. All right, yeah, I think that's enough. I don't...
More happy poop.
More happy poop? Oh, yay, Mr. Q with more happy poop, another 10 joules. Thank you very much. Do this for springtime for Hitler. I don't think they'll do that one. I'm with you on the camping. I just want a tent and be outdoors, and I hate it when people ever radio blasted music.
Their music. Yeah. Although I have to say nowadays they have these wonderful, I mean, I guess they had them in the back in the day too, but they're really good now. They're mattress frames rather. So you can sleep, but you're raised off the ground. So
69 of
no
this. I'd run
rocks
on
in
stage with an SPAS 12 gauge and say, "Clever gal," and start blasting. But don't you have to technically, to make that scene work, get taken out by a raptor? You get to fire a shot in vain. Yo, little... hey, Richard, how you doing? They don't speak it either. It's quite a slope. Been lucky to work with white guys for a couple of years. Forgot all about the Spanish I had memorized. Oh. Brazil is known worldwide as the butt implant capital of the world. Yeah, as long as you don't mind having some gravel in your ass.
Yeah.
They're smelly. Well, there's a lot of sweating going on there. Also, okay, be like me. My grandchildren know better than to ask me for money for anything.
So there you go. If they get kidnapped and the kidnappers want to call for someone for money, don't call grandma.
See, like, this is where the scammers
doesn't care.
The scammers would call Ivy's mother, because Ivy's mother does the majority of her, like, childcare. Like, she's with her more than me. But technically, the one you'd want to call would be me, because I'm the one who always just yes-ands everything my daughter wants. Like, yeah, all right, fine. Like, I always have these grand notions of I'm going to stand up to her, but then she looks at me and she smiles and I go, God damn it, I love you. All right, fine, fuck it. Do it.
Okay, you can watch YouTube.
69 after this. Worth it. There you go. Brian, I want to go home. Well, I hope you get to go home soon, buddy. I can understand wanting to go home. You just got back from a vacation recently, so you're getting back into the rhythm of doing the grind every day. That probably sucks. I can sort of understand. Never really gone on vacation, but I've had plenty of breaks. I get how you're getting back into it. Wish you luck. I am home, still working. Been at it since 3:30 this morning. That sucks.
Yeah.
Aaron would grift off your kidnapping. Probably. Is this news? This is news? News? I don't know. Anyways, so we've got a couple of different stories left for the... Oh, holy shit. It's the first hour still. We got 2 stories left in the first hour. Ironically enough, the last story of the first hour is talking about a tent collapse. All the hot tent talk we've been talking about.
Right, yes.
All the hot tent talk we've been pitching. Alrighty.
Let
And
us tell you about this tent.
and we're only here for
Wild.
another hour and a half, which is crazy. The weather.
I know. Yeah.
I'm getting nervous. I'm gonna have to check my phone. Oh, it's partially cloudy. The weather was so bright this morning that I was up early because the light was just shining through the windows. And now I'm looking outside and it's just kind of dreary. And I'm like, well, fuck. Fuck. All right. So
Yeah. It's overcast here too, actually. Yesterday was clear. Clear.
what time are we leaving? Okay. So we have a political ad from Alabama, and then we have the tent collapse story. I think we have news stories for both of them. Sorry, I'm trying not. I got burps happening. I've been chugging my water during the show, and it's coming back at me. Chance of thunderstorms all night long for you and me. Alrighty, great. I love that. Awesome, sweet, fucking epic. Johnny, you won the Mexican lottery. You just need to give me a few bits of info. The princess is turned into a swan. The hunter falls in love with her and can't kill the swan he was ordered to destroy. Oh. And Matthew Q sending another a thumbs up gift for another 10 jewels. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Q. That makes let me double check all of it to be specific. I don't want to. That makes 30 jewels? Because didn't he do 2 happy poops?
Yes. 2 happy poops and a thumbs up. Yeah.
I don't want happy poop.
I don't know.
It's not happy. It's not sad.
All
It's
they
fecal
did
matter.
was turned it yellow. That's not really a happy. That's not a healthy poop. it looks happy, but it's not very healthy.
I have replaced a clutch brake, changed trans fluid. I mean, I get
Then rebuilt the steering
handouts. No,
Now replacing
I pay
the air dryer.
taxes.
Nice.
It's not even. It's just not nice. Do you get welfare and handouts? No, I get disability, and there's assistance services for people on disability, and I get fucking scrutinized extra hard because not only do I get disability, I pay taxes, and so they have to. Apparently, when it comes to Somalians in Minnesota opening a Leering center, nobody verifies.
Closing doors, please.
And when you're a handicapped cripple with the last name Kasulas, and you're like, hey, I'm filing my taxes all the time. They're like, hey, we got to make sure of this. They get really on your ass. My friend's cousin passed away, and he got his inheritance. Dude had $50K worth of gold and silver. He was a homeless meth head. So was it his gold and silver? Or did he pick it up from other people? Thank you, Lab Glass, with the 100 bits over there on the Twitch. It's a golden poo. If it's how I poo, it's the greatest poo ever. So of course it's happy, says Matthew Q. I suck at doing Trump's voice. I suck. Like, how many times have we seen me try and fail to do that one? All right, my corneas just got R-worded by that clip. I didn't expect that coming out of nowhere. That's 400 bits. Thank you very much again, Lab Glass. If anyone else on Twitch wants to get antsy, now would be the best time if we're all doing it. All of it counts forward towards the goal, which is on the 23rd of June at $60.
Yes.
Because we're taking 2 days off today, 2 days off this week, we moved it forward. So just keep mentioning that. Let's go over here and grab that.
John Walls.
Okay, so it's getting into election season here in America. You know how that goes, right? Like being nearby.
Sure.
The ads and stuff, people coming up with crazy ideas. Really do something that sparks interest with the people and really get your message moving. Well, our Alabama has entered the chat, and we're starting off with apparently a Rocket Raccoon endorsement.
Oh,
it's not really Rocket Raccoon. I'm being a dick. So don't think I mean that seriously.
No, but I'm looking at it now. Oh, no.
I don't know how this ad is going to go, but I'm just saying right now, like, raccoons are considered, like, trash pandas, bottom feeders, thieves. Like, they're not considered, like, you know what? When I think of an animal that's like regal, majestic. So this guy either better be endorsing like the opponent of whoever's ad this is, or I'm gonna say right now, what the hell is the Ranger Rick says Rexstart parody account? Okay, Rick works. Randall Flag says I want handouts. Dude, just to get like disability for being handicapped, you got to file like 3 times. They automatically like they'll never tell you this specifically. They automatically deny you on the first one. Automatic. Banana phone. Oh, we're 100 bits away from a hype train. Son of a bitch. 100 bits or a gifted sub, and I have to do. I wasn't planning on that. All right, I have to do that. I might as well get this loaded in case. You know what? I'll load it up so it's ready. Won't fucking need it.
Yeah.
That's the way I've been. Well, that's the way I've been doing the phone calls today. That I've been waiting to get, answered back on, so we can finally get a couple of things moving. Is I literally will just go, all right, let's do this, and I'll bring the phone with me. So as soon as they call, I can answer. It's always if I leave it when they call. Just a world.
Yeah.
It's like a living
Murphy's Law.
WB Frog thing. Every time I tell everybody how amazing this frog is, he plays dead. All right, so 2 minutes left. If we're gonna launch that hype train, we're as prepared as we can be. I want the fur on that guy. Make a good hat, says Mr. Q. He looks extra fuzzy because the video is poor quality.
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the daisy line.
Thank you for that.
Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes a train, and here comes driver Ted too. Wah-hey! Here it comes, here it comes, here comes a train today. Here comes a train!
I couldn't get it to work. Damn it. All right, so now we're at level 1, 43%. We'll get this over here for everything that happens with that. Oh, boy. It's SOD's law, like when you're looking for something and it's staring you right in the face. I mean, I don't know. It's just the way it goes for me. So I've been banking it. Although I say that and I play against it, like I'm gonna use that as my thing, like, and then we won't do the. And I fail miserably, and so now we have to do a fucking controlled burn, and I'm gonna have to try and survive for the next hour and a half. It's gonna be great. Pretty sure they said Murphy's Law D's nuts, says King Kong Dong. I have a question. How we stop Israeli influences, King Kong Dong. I don't think you do stop Israeli influence. I would just like to stop supporting them altogether, but good luck with that. Toot Toot says, what's for most? We are there. Brian, Johnny's so crippled, even the government thinks he's exaggerating, right? No, they don't think I'm exaggerating. Hold on a second. No, they don't. They don't think I'm exaggerating. They think they're just doubly checking how much money I make. And I'm right on the line of them going, well, let's just take all this back because you don't need it if you're going to make that much money every month. It's like, but then I still can't. You know, I'm just barely affording to live as is. So it's weird. It's weird. It's not a sliding scale like I thought it was. What are you going to do? I'm pretty sure they said Murphy's Law is not. Yeah, we covered that. And we're covered and caught up. So now we can find out what this up raccoon is after. We are at 43% of the way through level 1 of the hype train. So I'll set this up and do this controlled burn during this ad. And then if we don't have to do any more, then we're good. And that's that. If you do want to do more stuff on Twitch, now is the time. Part of the movement of Twitch entertainment and stickers.
Hype trainery.
Of Digger's favorite part of the show. By the way, you were watching the show the other day and not able to hear. Did you get to enjoy the stickers and stuff when people doing the crazy stuff?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, it was awesome. And the mask, again, the mask was awesome.
I have a question. I'm just
really
raccoons,
awesome in your
garbage
face.
eating disease carriers. Yeah, so I don't want a raccoon endorsing me. I don't feel like it's a good look, but let's find out what's going on in Alabama. I have no idea what race this is for, so I'm not endorsing either candidate. I'm solely ripping on the raccoon commercial.
I'm Charlie, John Wall's pet raccoon. I live with him in his house. I sleep with him in his bed, so I know John Wall.
All right. This is an attack ad because it's I know John Walls. I'm pretty sure I'm going to say this is an attack ad. I'm leaning in 9 seconds in that this is an attack ad. I sleep with him in his bed. We're kind of shitting on him, saying he sleeps with a panda, a trash panda. And I'll be honest, for all the shit they get, raccoons are kind of cute, to be honest. I'm not saying I want one as a pet, but I don't hate the idea either. Little bandit wearing. I love that he put a sleep mask over his little bandit face so the light doesn't bug him. That's always nice. Just would have been freaking hilarious if it was black, because then it'd be like it blends in. I feel like the blue color really ruins it.
Wall made up a fake identity to cheat in elections. Wall refused to vote for Trump.
No offense, but like, I don't care whether he voted for Trump or not, but like, you're his friend. You know him really well. So you're just out in your buddy's dirty laundry. He made a fake ID to cheat in elections. That's also the same fake ID he used to buy the beer you drank yesterday, you fucking asshole. It's really weird to get uppity now.
And Wall celebrated Ramadan in a Muslim mosque.
That's not a crime. I mean, I'm not necessarily in favor of it, but like, way to fight the stereotype of like, we don't take no people around here. Like, but and this is the thing, yeah, he celebrated Ramadan in a Muslim mosque. Did he celebrate Christian holidays? Did he kind of pander to all of the holidays because all of the religions have people who follow them? Or was it just the Ramadan? Unless it's just the Ramadan. Tim Walls' kid. No, it's Wall. It's spelled a whole different way. I didn't find this guy out. I just wanted to crap on it for the raccoon thing. The other thing, too, is why does this raccoon sound like he just took a huge hit of helium before we did film the commercial? Moose lamb. All right, that hype train finished at level 1, so we're good. I'm going to do this controlled burn and the rest of this ad. Oh, it's only got 7 seconds. All right, so fake ID to cheat. Let's go back to the part where you just literally air your buddy's dirty laundry. So, because that's probably a crime. And if it isn't a crime, then why isn't it a crime, actually? That should be a crime. Why is he allowed to be in government if he did that? That seems like that's... Like, I need some proof to this, because I have a follow-up question. If this is legit, then why the hell is that dude in government at all? You should be in jail. That's fraud. My cats would never snitch on me. Oh, dude. Alcard wouldn't snitch on me. Tag would in a heartbeat. You got Snuggles, she'll snitch on me. As long as you're willing to let her think it's her idea. He sounds like that midget that Cartman beat up. Okay. I don't recall that voice off the top of my head. I'm going to believe you on that, though. It does sound kind of like a South Park-esque voice. All right, let's do this last controlled burn. Only controlled burn for the level 1 hype train. Thank you very much over on Twitch. We appreciate it. We're a little bit ahead. We're on Tuesday of next week, so beautiful setup. Thank you so much. Here we go, and...
To cheat in elections. Wall refused to vote for Trump. And Wall celebrated Ramadan in a Muslim mosque. Oops, gotta go. Time for bed. I'm Charlie.
I'm going to say that, like, dude, I don't care who your opponent is. This commercial blows. I'm Charlie. I don't want to do... My cats would what? Oh. My cats would never snitch on me. Yeah. I don't know, dude. That's rough. Dear Lord. And this is the lieutenant gubernatorial race?
Oh, good.
So you're not even the actual governor. You're the assistant governor.
Oh, my goodness.
I want to know who thought that up. That's got to be like some intern or somebody thought that was a great idea. Like, oh, this is a great idea. No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Or it's the boomer themselves being represented and thinking this is great. And the assistants can't talk them out of it.
This is why we can't have AI, guys. It makes it too easy for shit like this to exist.
Yeah.
Makes it way too easy for shit like that to exist. We can't have AI. We aren't responsible. We won't use it appropriately. It's not okay. It's not okay. The Trump-endorsed Wall finished in first place. John Wall sleeps with a raccoon, apparently, and his opponent is exploiting... Wait, that's real?
What? Wait, what? Dude,
Wait a
actually
minute.
Sleeps.
Wait, he actually sleeps with a raccoon? Okay, I have the way wrong story. John Wall sleeps with a raccoon.
Yeah, I can't believe it. He actually sleeps with a raccoon.
Oh, never mind. The sleeping with a raccoon claim stems from a wild AI-generated attack ad released by opponent Wes Allen's campaign during the 2026. The ad features
it
cartoon
has
raccoon named
nothing-
Charlie. Yeah, dude, it's weird.
Okay.
Like,
So he doesn't actually have a pet raccoon.
yeah, because then whoever wrote this
That
story
sounds
didn't do the. Sometimes you have to take a step back and what timeline are we living in? Political ad from Alabama, retained governor. John sleeps with a raccoon, apparently, and his opponent is exploiting this with a bizarre animated. Yeah, his opponent isn't exploiting that. They're making that claim up. That's vastly
They're
different.
making it up.
And his opponent is exploiting this. Like, it's not a bizarre attack ad. It's he's talking like, no, I live with this dude, and it's just, it's not real. The treacherous trash panda, but the ad is a real one. Alabama Secretary of State Wes Allen, a Republican, tries to fend off the former chair of the Alabama Republican Party to gain an advantage in the party's runoff for the lieutenant. Again, it's you guys are competing awfully hard for lieutenant governor. It's just because isn't like I don't know. That's almost bestiality, sleeping with a raccoon. Like,
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, it's like having your dog or your cat sleep in bed with you.
here's why I'm disappointed.
But then it sounds like that even that's bullshit. He doesn't have a pet raccoon.
You would have well, if that was the case, it would have said it. But we'll check it that too. But yeah, let's see if he has a pet raccoon. I feel like if it were related to him having a pet, it's just here's where it's sad. That story got me excited for the possibility that we we're going to read a story about a person in government who's like, no, when I go to bed, I have to get my raccoon. I use hot dog bits to lure him over to the pillow. Here, Snickers, and then we just go to sleep. Like, that's fucked up, dude. That's really fucked up. Oh, the political ads this last year with Spencer Pratt and AI and all of that was proven. This is going to be crazy. Yeah, AI is getting out of hand. It's going to be crazy. Oh, his wife is black and the opponent's incredibly racist. Oh, dude, now it all makes sense.
Hmm. Pardon me.
Is it weird? I want to
Oh,
go check
goodness.
now. I just want to do now I'm just going to do
Well,
John Wall
yeah.
life.
The way they wrote the thing that you were reading, it kind of sounded like he actually has a pet raccoon.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping Brian wasn't kidding, but it doesn't look like he was. It doesn't look like it's real. So it's not the way I was really hoping like that we had someone who's like really making a secret racist nod. And I'm like, hey, those things do exist. It's like seeing a unicorn. It's like you've heard about it before, but you didn't actually believe it was real. Or in my case, the what is it? The Yeti. I didn't or not Yeti, the Sasquatch. I don't believe in the
Same thing,
Squatch.
sort of.
I don't
As
believe
is-
in the Squatch. We got the people
Isn't it cold or
going.
not?
We got the people saying we got these sea monster things and whatever. Like, and
Squatch is down
the
here
Squatch
'cause
is real. And I'm just, I
it's so
don't.
nice and
Again, like,
lush. But
there's no
yeah,
way.
the Yeti.
There's
is-
no
is
way they
further
don't.
north,
See, again, you're going with this. I don't.
Yukon, Northwest Territory. That's more Yukon territory. Sasquatch this way.
I just don't see a world where, like, statistically speaking, like man versus Squatch, there should be one encounter. By now, that has happened. where man v Squatch, man wins. And you guarantee you, anybody that had to fight for their life versus a Squatch, they're going to show you that thing. Like, I don't think that this, like, people are dumb. I don't think Sasquatches are so super intelligent they've avoided satellite cameras and cryptozoologists and everything from Jimbo drunk in the woods with a rifle to science guy with a thermometer, a GPS, and just a thumb up his ass looking for a Sasquatch. Like, I just don't think I'm not saying like the elusive Sasquatch kind of, like, no, I'm saying we would have found some of them by now. We would have found some. Not even a group of them. We would have had at least one. The closest we got is, the one time a guy drove into town. He's like, I caught a Squatch, and he kicked a hairy body off the back of his truck. We're like, that's your fucking cousin Jim, and you just glued all that hair to him. Like, nobody ever addressed the fact that he flat out murdered his cousin because it was so creative, but it's like we can all tell. Oh, no. The Sasquatch also just happens to have a Popeye the Sailor Man tattoo on his left shoulder. Yeah, they both got the same thing. Weird.
Yeah.
Brian, a thumb up my ass.
I don't know. Maybe they pulled the people down underground with them. Who knows?
Randall Flagg saying Bigfoot buries his poop like a cat. That's a wise maneuver.
Yep.
If you don't want to leave a scent trail. But like I said, there's no way that I was a big fan of the what is it? I don't know, not Real Combat. What was I can't remember the name of the show now. Deadly Combat or whatever, where they took different people from different eras and they put them through a simulator, so they'd have like battles of different types of armies and like the Amazonian versus, and they would get people who were experts on that piece of history or whatever to talk to you about their weaponry and the way, and it was always they'd do an AI simulated battle of like 1,000 simulated battles, and then they'd see who wins percentage wise, like who won, and then they'd do that. Somebody's gonna come up with it in chat, hopefully, and then
They did that with animals too, right?
It's just in general, like, just operating on that logic. You had to win some of them.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not even saying that Sasquatches can't outsmart us. No, maybe they can. Maybe we're a bunch of big dumb fucking animals and they can outsmart us super duper easy. But at one point in time, they had to go up against their quote unquote Sylvester Stallone or whatever, insert hero here, like dude that just managed to pull it out of his ass. Like the one time they picked the wrong dude.
Well, maybe they have, but maybe those people have been silenced by their governments.
Why?
Oh, wait a minute.
What's
no,
the government?
Wait.
No.
Wait. No, we've got to. We're talking.
This is insulting. This is insulting.
As I can do.
This is insulting. What the aim does the government have to maintain the existence of the Sasquatch?
It's one of the top 3 go-tos by tinfoils for who's
Deadliest
doing what
Warrior.
and
Thank you,
why.
Mr. Q. Mr. Q pulling up Deadliest Warrior. But no,
Deadliest Warrior.
like, okay, the ice wall in Antarctica, the whole cover up of that forever and ever and ever. Like, okay, I understand it. We have a portrayed view of reality, and this is not that. So, I mean, I can understand on a very basic level, but the whole like existence of the Sasquatch, the closest you have to that is it's the missing link. It doesn't change anything unless the DNA of the Sasquatch is nothing like people, and then we're like, okay, so it's just it's an ape subspecies of some kind. The only way I
have no idea.
The only way this gets anywhere is like, no, they're actually aliens from another planet. And it's like, all right, so wait a minute. It's like, yeah, it turns out all of the Sasquatches that come to this planet are just Earth is their nudist colony. It's a bear-all retreat for them. They're actually like super nice and like they smell really bad, like according to reports. But like when you meet them in real life, like they're actually like shaved, like they're showered and shampooed. I go golfing with one Squatch, like just amazing at Clackney 7. Like, but I mean, get a hole
have you tried
at that one.
What is it, Mr. Squatch?
Yeah, dude. I've tried the Mr. Squatch shampoo. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I like me some Squatch shampoo.
See, they're around. They're there. You can't deny. They exist.
Actual
You just
Cope,
proved
why
it.
haven't we
You
found
proved
Bigfoot
yourself.
waste, says Randall Flagg. Like, yeah, I would think at some point in time we would have come up with a body or, and the thing is too, is it's not just like, oh, we would have just happenstance walked in. We've had groups of people like, and we're on the hunt. What was the fucking one from the Sci-Fi Channel that I couldn't stand? But he's like, we have
Oh, there's so
actual Bigfoot footprints. This is gonna like rock the world, and it's like this whole big thing. And I looked at it as like, that plaster cast looks like nothing. And then they're like, let's do a molecular scan with a computer to give you a 3D model. And they scan it. I'm like, it still looks like nothing. Like the whole big reveal was, we have nothing, but we swear it's something.
Yeah. But it's, yeah.
Like definitive evidence. I
Yeah.
hated that dude. I hate that guy. I gotta stop hating things. Apparently, I have a lot of hate in my heart. Apparently, I'm just a hateful person. But yeah, I couldn't stand that dude's show, and always like the cock tease of we've got something, and what they have is, well,
Yeah.
can't really confirm or deny. Like, we go to this place to discover this deadly fish, and everyone says it doesn't exist. And they tease it and tease it and tease it and tease it, and then you watch it, and it's always the same. Well, can't really confirm anything. Josh Gates, that's what it was. That douche canoe. Why has no one had sex with a
Brian,
Bigfoot? Says,
That's a cow. Not a Bigfoot, that's a cow. You're mixing those two up. Just gotta clear that up.
yeah, no, that's a cow.
Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no reason.
I don't know why we got on this
yeah, I've
weird
got no-
Bigfoot tangent. We've got like an hour left in
I
the
don't know.
show.
I like
That
the
took up
idea
time.
of Bigfoot though.
You like
It's fun.
I like the idea of Bigfoot. So like if I was in the woods and a Bigfoot was charging, I'd be like, no. I'm a fan.
No. If that was really a thing happening, I'd be running my ass off.
All right. Last
For a
squirrel
very short
before
amount
we
of
get
time.
to the church tent story.
Uh-oh.
Where one person passed away from this. 20 people were injured. So this is a serious thing. But no, like last squirrel, that scenario I just pitched at you of like the Bigfoot and you being like, no, I'm a fan, just made me think of Cabin in the Woods when the dude who's like, I'm never going to see a merman, and a merman's crawling up to get him. He's like, aw, come on. And
Yeah. Damn it.
it was a goddamn good movie. All right. Want to know what show actually hit and was decent most times? River Monsters, which is ironic. That's the one I'd never watched. That Ghost Hunters and The Curse of Oak Island, those shows. I don't know about The Curse of Oak
Yeah,
Island.
The Curse of Oak Island. I watched it at the beginning because I know about The Curse of Oak Island. I've heard everything, so I was very interested. But it just same thing. Every year it would end the season and have another season. It's like, well, I thought the whole point of this was
Was
that
to
you
get
would
to the bottom of
finally
the thing?
end the curse. Yeah, you'd get to the bottom, you'd figure out what's going on, and we could like nice and put it away. But they just another season.
Yeah, here's with Ghost Hunters, like I didn't care for the like let's give a shit about James and Grant because they're plumbers, but they kept like shoehorning that in. Because they always had to have a camera crew with them to be like, oh, we just got a call to go to a house, like while they're snaking a drain pipe, like so it's just like, ugh. And then like the places they went to would see traffic increases if they were like tourist traps because it's it's free advertising with anyone who's into this shit. So I don't know. I watched it for a while, but yeah, that's one where it's like and what happens on this episode? Like we can't really explain that. That's a really weird thing, and we can't explain that, and that's totally what it sounds like when we amplify the audio. Like I'm just like, okay, so we don't catch. It's not like we catch the Ghostbusters apparition. The best moment we had on the whole show is the one that most people remember. If you ask them about Ghost Hunters, you watched Ghost Hunters, right? No.
Nope.
So you don't have a moment you
Couldn't be
remember?
bothered.
All right, anybody,
Nope.
put a quote of the moment you remember or you think is most remembered of that show, and it should take as little as 2 words. There are your hints. And then we'll get ready to go to this. So this is a religious event celebrating their 20th anniversary. And the tent collapses. Like, I didn't know. Like, is celebrating your anniversaries at a church, is that a bigger affair than normal? Matthew Q saying, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna see if anyone comes up with.
It might be, depends. It might be something that they do.
Too
for
much
all
to put them
sorts of events.
in the pews in the church. I don't know.
Well,
Oak
I
Island
don't
kept
know.
digging holes instead of filling them. Ah, I see. River Monsters only ends because he caught the rare giant fish, ghost fart. Oh, I've never heard of that.
Never heard of that either.
I've never heard the giant fish is. Well, to be fair, I'm reading Brett McHart's comments back to back. Is that the name of the rare giant fish? I'm assuming that's the name. And by the way, ghost fart is perhaps the coolest name for a fish. Like,
Right?
like you earn your name based on the premise. So I'm going to guess this fish naturally with a name like ghost fart has to do something where they like come to the surface or something for a second or bubble up or something and then go back under the water. And someone just goes, seriously, who fucking farted? Just smells like ass. Who's ripping one? So they've obviously got to be some sort of bottom feeder where they have like plant and biomatter just deteriorating in their stomachs. So they have like some way to like, and they release these gases that build up in them so they don't explode. And so they just they're just burping these little bubbles. And it's just like, dude, seriously, who fart? You know what? Get the bait. That's a ghost fart fish. Like that's
it.
I'm really hoping ghost fart was the fish thing. No, he literally caught every rare giant fish and they didn't have new leads, so the show ended. Oh. So yeah, he caught all the rare giant fish.
Oh. Okay.
I always remember the commercials for that work because that one's always like, and river monsters would be like, fish on! Like it was this weird. I built a musky rod. I've never really done any fishing. Like I did some like catch and release fishing in high school on like a stream, but I've never really fished. But now, like if I ever went fishing after that, I'd have to do it. Like if I'm like fish on. Digger seemed very happy that he can't put shovels back on the shelves. Oh no.
No, not yet.
Not yet? All right. Well, the FIFA
Not
World Cup's
yet.
happening, so anything's possible. We have some FIFA news. I don't
Oh
even know
my
if we'll get
God.
to that.
Just by the way, as an aside, I got a banner. NORAD has put on no fly zones across Canada over Canada for FIFA, for the rest of FIFA. So that was a
Like,
yeah, NORAD shuts airspace over Vancouver for remaining World Cup matches. So I'm wondering,
if you're going to get 9/11,
like, just how much. Well, no, just how much of Vancouver are they like?
they're
can
going to
you
hit
no
all the
longer
places
fly
that
in?
want to, they're going to hit all the places that were pushing all that fucking, I told you your government was coming for you. And they're like, hey, it worked in America. We'll do it here. And then we can all go over there. And let's just say the certain group of people that are pushing all these levers like, well, this works pretty well for us in the Middle East. And Benji
But
was his name.
NORAD is you guys. I mean, like, we're all part of it, but it's you guys. Isn't it? Isn't that the North American?
Right, but we can all react if they come after us during FIFA.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't. Why would
So-
they? So
yeah,
like,
I'm just wondering because the major, that's a major airport. People are gonna have to go out of their way, way out of
hello,
their
traffic
way
diver.
to get to Vancouver if they can't land at Vancouver.
Ghost fart was the Ghost Hunters clip, says Brett McHart. No, it wasn't Ghost fart.
Okay.
The thing, dude, run! The scene where fucking they were down at the end of the hallway, they got creeped out, and so they just like they heard a noise or a crash or something in response to like a question, and they're just like, dude, run! And they just haul ass down the hallway. And so their night vision cameras catch them leaving the scene, and they get a public bitching out of like, hey, look, dude, we're ghost hunters. When you're in a creepy haunted building in the middle of the night, looking for ghosts, you don't run away from the spooky noise drop. You go towards it to find out what happened.
Yes. That is your job.
Thought river monsters are what you saw in the Harlem River. Oh. Johnny, come bridge fishing with me. You can shoot arrows at the fish with crossbows. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't have, like, my right hand's getting worse. I don't want to be shooting arrows with a crossbow. I don't trust my hands. Look, I'll play video games. I'll walk. I'll lean on railings. I'll try to write my name. All that fun jazz. But something that could hurt somebody, like shooting a crossbow. Let's just say I've got to see a doctor here pretty soon, and I'm planning to. We'll see how that goes. Speaking of which, since we aren't doing Tuesday and Wednesday this week, we have to get this one in. Our studio sponsor for the month is Los Federales Bathhouse and Creamery. A long day of work, hard job, whether it be on the field or the investment firm. You get tired, you need a little de-stress. You need to Los Federales Bathhouse and Creamery, where you can both enjoy a hot, steamy sauna and a sundae, even if it's not Sunday. All right, so time to do those root sticker. Oh, that's me.
Oh, I know, right? I know. I don't normally dye my hair during the summer because the sun just bleaches it out. But I think I might do it before my birthday this year.
It depends.
Yeah,
see how
I know.
things go.
I know. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. But I do have this here is like a really nice, it'll be a white streak if I were to not dye anymore.
All right, so we're gonna go over to this one here. Yeah, I don't know why, but apparently they needed this church thing, and then something just happened to topple the tent. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I'm worried it's gonna topple in this video because somebody.
It's Pastor Troy and Pastor Ben, and we are at the East Lake campus here, 1201 Timberwood Lane, and we are not in our regular church. We're in a tent. We're in a
big
tent.
old tent.
This is not.
Oh no.
Turn that audio back down. It was really quiet there. We're in a tent. We're in a big old tent. Not anymore, Tim.
Not anymore. Yeah. Wow.
Was it the wind? Dear Lord. Again, like 20 people were hurt. I don't know how many people were under this thing when this happened. I have a question. Where is the tent?
I think that's
It's got to be the wind. No, dude, that was chairs.
No. When we first started.
You mean back over this way?
Just a little bit more if they, yeah.
They don't cover a lot of that, so.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. See, we do camp meeting, and so there's stuff going on, but we've got actual property that we have houses on, and people can sleep in smaller tents and stuff.
So it was
There's
severe
no big,
weather.
huge outdoor tent. Yeah.
It was severe
We don't
weather
do
that did it.
We have building. We have grandma and grandpas. We don't want to be doing stuff outdoors like that.
Oh, dude, they got Bob Stouffer, who is a member of the community. Bob Stouffer, I'm just going to say, like, they got Bob, but between his last name being Stouffer and him looking like someone, I'm trying to think who he looks like to me, but so Bob Stouffer didn't make it. That's the person who passed away.
Well, hell.
Dear Lord. Severe
mic
weather
protector
took
though.
out the tent. That's all they're saying is that the weather turned apparently really, really bad in a few minutes. Oh, a few minutes into the service. Oh. See, I hate to see things like this because if you're deeply religious, don't you have to kind of take this as a sign? Is this God testing you? I guess there's a lot of ways you can work it, but it's just like, I don't know. I feel like if we've had a church community of good Christ-loving folk, I feel like he might be like, hey, while they celebrate their 20th, we don't have the tent blow down and take out Bob. Does it remind anyone of the Metrodome? Kinda. Which is why I was wondering,
It
did
was
the Metrodome
sitting
get
really
blown up?
low though. I noticed that when they were standing in it, looked like it was really low. There wasn't
The
a
poles
lot
on
of
it were
space
weird.
for- Pardon?
The poles on it were like at a weird angle. And I
Oh,
have
the
a feeling like they were,
pole. Okay.
I don't know. It's not,
It just looked like it was set
nobody's
really
saying
low.
that it wasn't
so.
set up right, I guess. Allegedly it's just like, oh, and out of nowhere, the weather up and fucked us. And it's like, yeah. So that would explain.
Yeah, otherwise people can sue.
Yeah, that would explain why the tent wasn't there. The wind took it. And I'm guessing the people were injured from like poles and shit happening and people trampling. Because nobody reacted calmly when the roof got raised. God telling you, run, bitch, run. Bigfoot is a multi-dimensional being. It does not rest in this dimension. That's why we don't find them. There's an example for you. Newsletter, The Daily Digger. That's not a bad idea. Little Digger on the Prairie. I mean, you're not in a prairie though.
No, I'm well. Yeah, I don't even know what this is.
Okay.
Semi-desert area.
Oh,
lush. But
what do you mean by
semi-desert area?
this?
Yeah,
Like,
no.
I don't know what this is. You always tell me that you lived in a
rainforest.
rainforest or
It was a rainforest. No, the coast, the lower mainland of BC is a rainforest.
okay.
It is where I live is much nicer, much drier. It's kind of the sweet spot.
I don't know. Maybe
in BC. It's just right.
It could be just my imagination, but I feel like there's just like a smarmy like smugness, like, and my area is just much better.
Well, no, for me, for my health purposes, for my needs, it's much drier up here. It's nice.
The Holy Ghost only claimed one soul. I get told that it was meant to be. I don't know. It'd be weird.
I don't know.
I don't know how I'd take that.
Lab glass. God said, "Look at the radar, dumbass."
I mean, you don't want to cancel your event. They are saying the weather moved in rather quickly. How much of that is just them not
Moving on
wanting?
to other
Oh,
news.
I knew it. Because we're not muting these things. How much of that is them just not wanting to admit that these people should have gotten out in that weather? It's like, well, the weather did move in really, really quickly. Was there like a chance that the weather was going to get bad? Yeah. Where the sky's like gray and kind of the clouds moving around pretty good. Yeah. So, but then it suddenly got like really windy. Like, all right, hold on. I've been around in some bad weather. And look, I can understand if the weather went from bad to worse really, really quickly. But there's no way you're not outside in a tent surrounded by an open view of the world around you. You don't go, you know, it looks like this might not be the time and place for this sort of thing. If what's over there gets to what's over here, I feel like we all might be plumb fuckered. We'll get here to Johnny's place. All the prairie you can handle.
I don't like the prairie. I've been to Saskatchewan and I've been to Saskatoon.
I've been to the mountaintop.
It's awful. No, there is no mountaintop. It's just flat. It's flat and nothing in every single direction. It's without, sun and moon. I could not tell you northwest. I wouldn't know which way I'm pointed. It was awful. It was awful.
Bibsy1, I hope you're not having a stroke. MSO saying flat earth. I don't know. There's a few hills around here. Look, I'm not super attached to the area I live in. I'm super attached to one of the people
I love
in my life.
being hugged by the mountains. Even here, we're way at the top, but there's still still got someone looking over your shoulder. Yeah, it's kind of.
That sounds kind of creepy, though. Still got someone looking over your shoulder.
No,
Like,
no,
no.
not like a big brother kind of way, but just we're holding you in. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
Now I'm going to
Like
feel weird
defense,
because, like, I can't move up there because if the mountains are always, always watching, when am I going to jerk it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a lot of needs, but I need once in a while, we got to keep that window open. Like,
not
I can't,
watching.
like, I
They're-
can't
they're
do
like
that
a
if I think
fence
there's an audience.
around
It's
your
not a public
comfortable
affair
home.
thing.
It's a fence, is what they are. They surround the comfortable home that you love and keep you safe. That's what I mean. It's nice. That's all I can.
I can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
you right now, we got rain by 5:36 tonight. St. Cloud by 6 to 8.
Mm.
The Hills Have Eyes. Yeah, dude. What about? Have you ever seen The Hills Have Eyes?
Yes, I have.
All right.
That
So
was a
you
dream.
can you promise me you don't live in an area with a bunch of crazy hill people?
Guarantee. Yeah. There's yeah. No problem.
See, but this
with
is the
that
problem. Like,
whatsoever.
I can't have
We can
I
hear
can't
the
have
coyotes
guns.
singing.
Can't have guns to protect myself from the crazy hill people. I can't even have a shovel. I mean,
Yeah, there aren't really any crazy hill people.
yeah, but that's because
Honestly.
you can say that there aren't any crazy hill people, but you're all like, look, Sasquatch is probably real, and they're just really good at hiding. Like, I'm just like,
Well,
all
I'd
right,
like
so
to think I'd like to think he is. He stays in
So
the
why can't-
like there's still a very large portion of even BC that is undiscovered.
so why
like,
can't
really
Rootin' Tootin' Ricky and his
very-
inbred sister?
What?
So if Squatch can pull it off, why can't a couple of hill people? They keep it all in the family
Well,
in the
I
worst
guess
way.
there may be a potential, but inbreds is a thing that you Americans seem to have issue with. It's never been an issue over here.
Say
that
there,
I'm aware
can't
of.
live near inbreds. Look at Johnny all fancy and shit. Not really. I'm awfully close to Stearns County. There's a inbred syndrome because of people in the area I live in. That is not a joke, by the way, Digger. I don't. Did you know that, Digger? I think have we talked about that before?
What?
There's an actual syndrome because of the people in some of the people in the area I live in. Here.
Oh, it's a fatigue issue, right?
No.
No? And I have no idea what you're talking about.
Stearns County syndrome.
Stearns County syndrome.
It's they're saying I don't want to do that. Go back. You know what? You can
Yes, St. Caesar. The UK decided to make it okay to be marrying
Ooh,
your
it's an urban myth.
close relatives.
apparently. It's a derogatory
Oh.
regional stereotype in Minnesota used to mock the residents of Stearns County. No, there is a, I was told it was documented and proven, but there's like a gene default because of inbreeding. So either way, you can't,
Oh,
and that might not
okay.
be true, apparently. So, but even if it isn't true, I thought it was, so it still counts. Like, oh, he won't live. Like, I apparently
there you
have.
go. Yeah.
I apparently have. And here's the thing, though. I was living in the Rochester area. Now the area I was living in, and maybe the area I would have retreated to other than this, they're building a data center there now. Fuck that. Do they apologize and say
gotcha.
sorry after? Johnny, remember in the UK, the NHS okayed inbreeding. Yeah, because, they won't say why they did that one either, but we all know. That's the whole reason Ireland's up in arms.
You be well, Wild. She's saying, I got to bounce. Not that the conversation isn't thrilling, but I got a doctor's appointment. Take care, everyone. You have a great one. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
She's been participating. Where we go? You can hardly grow any corn. Oh. It's a wasteland flat. It's got no mountains. I mean, it's not horrible. Who want to fly a tent kite? I mean, Bricks Gaming, I feel like God wanted to fly a tent kite, and he did.
I don't know that was like God doing that.
Look,
God set everything up. Lucifer kind of fucked it up and then brought us into it.
That's
and now
fine.
We're in this thing and it's going through. And
and I'm sure that's absolutely the way it works. But as someone who's not religious, I get to have the fun of imagining, what if it worked this way, where it's like God's a whimsical being who understands that mortal life on earth is fleeting. But if you're, and I'll even, for the sake of my scenario, dumb it down to like, if you're a good person and in your heart and soul, and you're not, not a piece of shit, I probably still don't qualify, but you go up to the heaven. So like when people die in a horrible thing, he might find that as a morbid sense of amusement, but at the same time, like you get something out of it. You're like expedited up. So it's like, it sucks, but it brightened up his day to be like, let's go fly a kite up to the highs. Woo!
You're really making God.
I work in
into
mysterious
something
ways.
like the famous Roman or Greek gods in their pantheon. He's not fickle.
But at least in this version, they're not being sent up to be like fodder for food. Like you get to go have your universe. You get to have your whatever. The Robin Williams movie about like life after death was the fucking thing that was. That was a weird movie.
And that's where we argue about, Christians argue amongst themselves too. Because from my understanding, when you die, your body goes into the ground. The breath of life that is you goes back up to God, and as far as next time you're aware of anything, it's like you're waking up in the morning, only Jesus is here. So if you die before the second coming, you're basically asleep. You know nothing. You're aware of nothing. You are nowhere. You're not looking down on people. You're just asleep. No conscience.
Yeah.
And then
I probably screwed it up. I'm pretty dumb. Like I probably fucked it up somewhere. That place. What? Well, now I gotta catch up. This is 2 chats. I thought Digger lived in a clothes optional commune. Silly me.
No, I don't.
Digger lives in a village of the damned. Oh, MSO, very, very confident on where you live. What would Deliverance the movie in Canada be like? Didn't they make a Deliverance movie? I want to say there was.
I don't know. Was the spoof one filmed here? Dale and someone's.
Oh, that's Tucker and Dale Fight Evil. That's not a Deliverance movie. That's a Tucker and Dale
I thought it
Fight
was a
Evil.
Spoof on
not even close. At least I don't think it is. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. Holy crap! We only have 45 minutes left in the show. We mentioned that we had our sponsor Lab Glass. We're not doing the next 2 days. I'm so sorry. We'll be off on Tuesday and Wednesday. We're just gonna call them off because I know I'm not going to be available on Tuesday, and Wednesday it's gonna be tight, but it might probably not be. And since I need to have a few words with the doctor, like it might take a fair minute, so we'll see. According to Digger, every movie was made. Not every movie, just 90% of them. These two can't agree on geographic locations. Think of fight over positions, says Wild Saffron. Oh my God. I don't know why that one tickled me funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what geographic location we weren't.
Like where to live and stuff.
Oh, where to live? Well, I think
Well, like I said, and I've made this
type of area that we need to be. We know. Like you said, there's this funny little thing, who's an absolute doll, and we can't really go too far. So I get it.
She finally, like, dude, the other night, like, she came downstairs and it was like the end of the night, and I was like, hey, kiddo. And she had bath night, so she's like, I only have 5 minutes, Daddy. I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to do? And she said the same thing she always wants to do. I'm like, come on. We always do that. And I had Batman on the TV screen, and she just looks at me, she goes, can we play Batman? And I'm like, yeah. And so I boot up the other controller, And I'm like, all right, who do you want to be? She's like, I want to be Batman. So I had to immediately hand her my controller. Like, here you go. You get to be Batman.
Yep.
I told her mom about it, and her mom highly approves of the fact that she's like, she doesn't take the sidekick. She doesn't want to be Batgirl. She doesn't want to be Robin or Gordon or any of the sidekick characters. They all have fun, cool abilities, and the game's just as fun to play with them. And but no, my little girl's gonna be motherfucking Batman.
Yeah.
She hopped in the Lego Batmobile and she just goes, "Oh, cool," and just starts driving through everybody else on the road. And I'm like, your insurance premium's gonna be so high. Oh Lord. So yeah. In fact, I promised her we didn't get enough because it was only like 5-10 minutes. We didn't get enough Batman time. Promised her more Lego Batman tonight, so I might have to definitely do that in a little bit too. What are you doing tonight? Before we get into the rest of the stuff for the last half-hour show,
What
you're
am
doing
I
a show tonight, aren't you?
I'm doing a show tonight at 4 p.m. Pacific, which is 7 Eastern, and wherever you can do your maths, wherever you are. But 4 p.m. my time, Pacific, I get to do chatting with friends because it's Monday. So yeah, I'm gonna put out the invites, and we're gonna all hang out and shoot the shits, and it'll be a grand old time. So, woo! And you might join. Depends
don't
on
know.
just how much game time you get with her.
Well, there's gonna be that, and like I said, I don't have any reason to be super hopeful like immediately, but I've kind of got despite how the last couple weeks that were supposed to go well didn't. I got a few irons in the fire, so I'm kind of trying to put stuff. I've had a lot of motion like in traffic on the packing up residual just cluttery crap around me, so I kind of want to keep that going. So I don't know. It depends. Depends. I might be on your show tonight. Because the only other show I'm doing is the Steel Toe show tomorrow morning, and then I have appointments tomorrow afternoon and Wednesday, pretty much all goddamn day, and now Thursday as well. Thursday morning, but that one's not supposed to take too long. It shouldn't affect the show at all. Should be here Thursday. Ooh, since we're not doing a Tuesday and Wednesday show, do you
Yes,
want
I'll
to
be there
join us
Thursday.
on? Yes. I'm just gonna do the super like creepy, lame, like fucking. No man is a floating island. No man is a floating island, but islands do. But you do admit islands float, right?
No man is a floating island, but an island floating may have a matter or two on it.
Well, they have to be
doesn't work.
careful.
I was trying to flip it around.
You gotta be careful if you're on a floating island.
The
Like
Nixon.
you get on the edge, you might cause it to tip over.
It might tip. Yeah,
Right?
you gotta be careful. Yeah. Well, no, they're large enough masses that they don't. It's yeah. It would take so much weight to tip the one side of the island. It's not going to happen. It could, but it would take an awful lot of weight. Yeah. It's not a few thousand people. It's not.
I'm picturing you now being on a desert island, and you're like, "We got to get back," and you make a giant oar, and people are like, "What's this for?" Like, I'm just gonna paddle us back. Don't worry, we get enough for this. Go. People are looking at it. It's never gonna work, Digger. With an attitude like that, you goddamn bet it won't.
No.
I'm a Canadian can, not a Canadian can't. I totally butchered a movie quote for that. I want to play video games tonight. Permission to play games while I stream with you, Digger. Are you okay with Brian gaming while I stream with you?
Yes. Yeah. I don't
If
care
I get-
what you're doing. Most of you guys are doing something else while you're on stream anyways.
If I get all of my other like
people, I think.
I get all my other ducks in a row and I get
Fishing
there
or-
done early enough that I can join the program, I may or may not just join the program, but
fishing.
be fishing in WoW. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just a fun time.
Fair enough.
You know, like it's weirdly zenny to me. Like I'm not doing a whole lot of other stuff that's like lighting it on fire. My gear's like pretty much up to snuff. My guild's not gonna get the AOC thing, so fuck me and right in the pooper. And so yeah, it's just like cast the bobber, reel in the bobber. I'm picking up fish that I sell, fish that I need to use to make stuff, and maybe eventually a mount. But either way, I can listen to music, whatever. if I don't accidentally click the bobber when it clicks down and I don't get the fish, it's not the end of the world. Like, I can do different stuff. Hell yeah, Al Cat. Yeah, Mr. Q says hi, Al. He's weirded out because we've condensed more stuff to boxes and rearranged where we're storing stuff. So we've opened up a lot more space, like in central areas where like maybe say suitcases were before. Now that's not there anymore. So it's just in my room. He's like, what? No, this isn't the way I remember.
This isn't my room.
This isn't. Well, that's not even his room. The thing is the egg chair. Oh, hey, this is a fun thing for you. I was talking to my mom. One of the options would be going up to your neck of the woods, and I was like, well, if we do that, there's no way I'm moving this egg chair. And my mom's like, well, then we'll put it in our garage or something. And I'm like, no, I'm just saying maybe I should just garage. No. And I was like, what? She's like, there's too much history with that to just. So she's against the abandonment of the egg chair. So no matter what happens,
Okay.
I have to, whether it's coming with me or not, I have to pull it apart, like JB spot weld the base of it, and then put it back together wherever the hell it's going to be. And then, although it sounds like if it's not going with me, it's staying here for you know who, because she loves the crap out of it. So
Yeah.
what'll probably happen is we'll reinforce the bottom again, like I said, so it doesn't wobble as much.
Mhm.
And we'll just set it down to where her TV is or whatever. We'll take it off the stand. That's what it is. Then she's got a little chair.
Wow.
Johnny, how long do you have left, buddy? Like 30 minutes. Why do you ask? What does it matter? If you're talking like life expectancy thing, I wasn't supposed to, I was supposed to not have survived this far. I had a doctor, being the operative word, who really was and was successful in it, fear of oh, you're going to get worse. And if we don't do exactly what I say every step of the way, you at this point, you've taken too much damage, one more serious relapse. And those relapses could come on at any point in time. And so the whole, his countdown clock, I should have been donezo's by now with the way I was deteriorating, but no. Seems like we're all, I'm not doing great, but seems like he might have been off so far. I got it a year or two over. Princess gets the egg chair, pretty much.
Thank goodness for that.
Pretty much Princess gets the egg chair. Al Cat has you beat. He's already got off on stream.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
That's
yeah. But no, the egg
the
chair,
whole of it, yep.
the egg chair is really Al's main throne. When he's not sitting on the couch with me, he gets to watch the whole room. It's soft. It's it's literally like a cat throne. He's like, I'm within my cone of protection, my giant egg-shaped cone.
Right.
Johnny's not even supposed to be here today. No, I was supposed to be here today. St. Caesar, how long have you been watching the show? Yeah, we do Monday through Friday. We do all of those days. But we're gonna be, like I said, we're gonna be off tomorrow and the day after.
Right.
All right. So what was this? Was this near the stadium where Iran's facing Mexico? Is that still in Canada, or where? Is it FIFA's happening all over the world? How does this work? Because it's we have games in America.
FIFA it's North American. This year, the FIFA games are in North America, mostly the States, but Mexico's got some and Canada's got some.
So then this is probably happening in Mexico, if I can base anything off of I also think this might be AI. I think this might be AI.
Okay.
Yeah, the World Cup is based in the USA, Canada, and Mexico. Yeah, as we heard. She kind of looks like AI-ish. But otherwise, it's got to be out of Mexico. It's just something about the SBI Mutual Fund Partner for Life thing in this. Doesn't seem right.
Okay.
Anyways, so I was going to say if this was in Canada, this might explain partially why they're like, all right, we're locking down the airspace. We're already finding.
To other news, a rotting body was found in the boot of a car parked near the stadium where Iran's World Cup football team is training in Tijuana in Mexico, a border town hosting the team amidst heightened tensions.
Oh, so it was at a training area? So it's not like the actual FIFA World Cup.
Yeah,
It's like all of
Team
the worst.
Iran is got a training area in Mexico in Tijuana. Yeah,
Of
that's
all
what
the worst,
was
like of
saying.
all the
So there
places
was
to dump a body, just keep it in the trunk of a car over there.
Tijuana.
Hey, is that
It's
David
Tijuana,
guy
and then
out
they
there?
go one further. Well, I don't know. From what I understand, Tijuana is pretty dangerous. High
boot. They
crime
mean-
and lots of violence.
They mean the trunk
people
when they say
disappearing.
boot. They mean trunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hang in there, Johnny. I hope you appreciate the fact that God had different plans for you than your doctor. Oh, absolutely. I have depressive moments, and
Yeah.
I was even saying to Digger the other day that I have to remind myself of the blessings, to which there aren't many. But I had you were here. I was talking to you when I had one where I was like, it's like a little, like it just this was all supposed to be so pain in the butt, and it's so super and boop, and I'm like, you know what? I got to be grateful for the little things, and that's one of the little things, and I'm grateful. So yeah, I already am.
Monty
But thanks.
Python taught me very early in life. I was very, very young.
Every sperm is
and they
sacred?
taught me to
Yeah, me too.
always. Well, no.
Oh.
I didn't catch that one till I was a little
Oh.
older. But no, always look on the bright side of life.
Oh, so
So
all right. Well, then I thought we
Yeah,
were on the
shit-
same page. That means I have to ask a follow-up question, unfortunately. How do you feel about an altar to all of my previous ejaculations?
I say no. I say no.
It's called
I
White
say
Mountain.
Never mind.
No, it's not like they're all
never
there.
mind.
Don't be gross. It's just a giant sperm made out of what looks like marble, but it's like a lightweight material. I had it 3D printed. I have a lot of spare time. It's Tijuana. What are you asking for? Cartel needs to stay in shape. Yes, they just found a route. So then nobody's worried that there's anything uncouth happening with the soccer teams. It's just another cartel body. Like they would have found him eventually.
Well, they found him because he was stinking. So I don't know
United States
wherever
and-
they dumped the body, it was going to be found.
It, of course, Iran. As per reports, the Tijuana police and forensic personnel are currently conducting an investigation to find the perpetrators of this crime. Speaking to the media, Iran's World Cup team supervisor, Mahdi Mohammed Nabi, had highlighted the need for Iranian press to be allowed to accompany the team and that the FIFA chief should stand by his word and ensure safety.
Yes.
Dude, okay, so before we play this guy's yes and whatever, the FIFA chief, that organization is so corrupt. He should stand by his word. Dude, as someone who's not even a soccer fan, even I know. Ha ha ha. Was it in writing?
no,
They don't
even
even
so,
stand by that. All right, what?
He's kept them safe. They're safe. None of them have been harmed. It's just some random body in some random car. It's not. He's doing his job. They're all safe. I don't know what this guy is talking about.
I don't know, man. I think they were sending him a message because the random body in that car also had no balls and no fingernails and no toes. So I feel like whatever they were trying to get out, I mean, they figured out what your play is, man. They did a lot to get that playbook. See how Tom Cruise kicks Victoria Beckham's hand in front of David Beckham at the World Cup? No, I didn't.
Kissed. Yeah, no.
That's not like kissing a hand isn't terribly inappropriate. Like, did he give it a lot of tongue? Did he like? You know what? Now I don't want to know.
Slurping on a finger or something?
Here's why I don't care. Like, did you see this? Like, no, I didn't, because I don't think it was that big a thing. Otherwise, it would have made news into the circles. But now it's got to be like he just and just got in there and just like Deep V licked her frickin' ring and forefinger to the
Ew.
point where she's like, yeah.
Ew.
Otherwise, again, who the fuck cares? Like, oh, he went. He really like, who cares? He kissed her fucking hand.
Yeah.
Do I give a shit? No. I don't think most of the world does. Who advances in a tie? That's the other problem. This sport just keeps ending with ties. 0-0 games. I just at a certain point,
I'm not sure how that works.
we don't get a shootout tiebreaker at that where it's like, all right, now we line up a guy, you line up a guy, we line up a guy, you line up a guy. And if the goaltender's
I know
really
that
on
they don't
point,
do the penalties as
What?
they happen. They line up or they tally up all the penalties that happen throughout the whole game, and then they play all of those penalty minutes at the end of the game. So
That's
they
just
finish the game,
stupid.
and then they play the penalty minutes. It's like an overtime, but not. I don't. Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I'll say this again. Ever since I saw that dude's epic quest to get the fucking display ball, I'm like, you guys, it's like FIFA, like soccer. Like, dude, Dana White had the balls to invent Power Slap League after it became very publicly known that he like got into an altercation with his wife and stuff. And it's like, come on, FIFA. Like, match it us a little bit. Just step up and create the fucking Super Ball League. Or as I like to call it, Big Ball Soccer, BBS.
Big ball soccer.
Big Ball Soccer.
Yes.
Welcome to Big Ball Soccer tonight on BBS.
Let's fill some holes. I'm more disturbed that someone actually watches soccer, right?
Dude,
I
a lot
just
of people
don't get it.
I know a lot of people that are watching soccer. Part of the reason why I'm not going to get the AOTC achievement is like there's chunks of our group that are like at these events. So it's like, hey, I'm gonna be out of town for a couple weeks, FIFA, and it's like, oh, that's like what they saved up for their vacation this year or whatever. Thank you, Frog in my throat. But yeah, so it's just, dude, I can accept that other people love soccer, even if I think it's stupid and lame. But I'm just, I just want something better with the tie score stuff. I don't understand it. Not at the end, not as a competition. Like regulation season, we can end in a tie. We can go, hey, we both ran around and panted like dogs for an hour and a half and 0-0. But like a nothing tie in a
game.
Yeah. In the championship. Like, no. It's the world champ. We flew people over to Canada to do this stuff. And 0-0.
Well, because we didn't mention it when he wrote it, but Los Federales had mentioned that the two teams that he was talking about, Cape Verde and whoever else.
Yeah, it was like a 0-0 tie.
0-0 tie. But the reason it was so cool, so unique was because the one team, Cape Verde, was in the World Cup for the first time ever this year, and they were like 67th or something like that.
Right.
And the other team that they were playing against was like first or something like that. So it was a huge,
Oh, the fact that they kept stuffing them from the goals or what?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't watch, but Los Federales was trying to say it was very much a Samson and Goliath. No,
David and Goliath.
Jeez Louise, where's my brain?
Samsonite. I was
David
way off. But yeah, so it's okay. I can appreciate that from a certain point of view. I'd have to see the gameplay to see if that's what it felt like. But it's just like when I hear 0-0 tie in soccer, I just hear like, and he kicked the ball, and the other team took the ball. They're moving downfield. They're moving towards the goal. We might have a goal here. Up, and the defender has kicked the ball over to his teammate, and they are moving back down the field towards the other teams. And we're going left, and we're going right. And I view it like a tennis match where we never ever just end boop, 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 and just 0-0.
I've never. I don't have any love or hate for it. It's just always been baseball. I hate the sport of baseball. I can't stand baseball, and I absolutely love hockey. Soccer,
Yeah, actually, King Kong Dong, we did have a thing about it. It's funnier seeing foreigners post about their food experiences. Some Japanese person didn't understand why he didn't have to pay for his chips and salsa at a Mexican restaurant. Right, because that's the appetizer, homie. Welcome to the Lando Plenty.
That's not the meal.
But all right, so let's let this dude talk about his thing because we're stepping all over him. And I've got like 10 minutes until I have to do the 420 burn and sign off. And we're doing, like I said, we're taking the next 2 days off.
It's been a great day.
It has.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for the fun and the support.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been so great.
Yeah.
Especially on YouTube today. Big YouTube support day. I mean, well.
Yay. Yeah.
I don't know about big, but
Loving
definitely markedly larger than the other two possibly today.
We have communicated this with the media ourselves. It is true. In any case, look, there have been various debates recently, but what is certain is that we hope Mr. Infantino will indeed implement the words and promises he made to the Iran national team. If the media department is not able to accompany the national team, then who will take over their responsibilities?
Bunch of former Mossad guys
say,
said,
what-
"Hey,
why
I'll
is
gladly watch the Iranian team." No reason. No reason. England match
why
on
is
Wednesday.
media taking care? That seems weird to me. Why does the media have to follow them around? Media is not security. That didn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. You're asking the wrong guy.
Good night, Sandy.
I still want-
Have a good one.
Good night, Sandy. Thank you for being a part of the show. Have a great night, guys. Have a great week. We won't be back till Thursday, so have a great night, you guys. Silver Star for what? Samson was the guy who was strong and lost his strength after a woman cut his hair. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa,
yeah.
buddy!
no,
Like,
it's
yeah, we had a pretty
real
good
story in the Bible.
A pretty good little dip in money over there on the YouTube, kicking us forward. So thank you very, very much.
Everyone's helping out. Yeah.
And then we had the little hype
It's very,
train thing.
very nice.
So yeah, great time had by all. German lady at the Golden Corral didn't understand buffet meant you could keep going back. I do have, you know what? I have a couple of those. Let's get through this, and I think I have a few of those as well. So
FIFA games that are currently underway are being jointly hosted by Mexico, US, and Canada, and the Iranian team has been practicing at Caliente Stadium at Mexico, where they are training for 3 games in the United States in an arrangement of only flying into the US for their games.
now, like, do they have areas like this in Iran? Like, do you guys have, or is it all like arid, desert-esque? I don't know. These are the questions I have. Like, how surreal is your surroundings, depending where you are, and then so depending on whether or not they advance, like different teams might have to go to or is it like a round robin thing? How does that even work? Is it elimination, round robin?
I have no idea. I haven't the slightest. I really have never cared to find
All
out.
right.
There's always something that happened over in Europe. So it doesn't really matter.
All right. Actually, this was what the
Yeah, King Kong Dong, you better download some extra tonight because we're going to be gone Tuesday and Wednesday. Although I will be here for Chatting with Chat Wednesday afternoon at 4 p.m. Just like I'll be here today at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, chatting with friends. So I'll be around Wednesday afternoon. If you're super bored, you can come hang out with me.
Okay.
You know.
Well, if you're super cool, I'm sorry, I'm not super cool. I've got like appointments. It's, you know what it is? It's a ridiculously busy week for me. I'm going to be honest. A fair amount of traipsing around. I might even ask someone to go with me.
Actually, I said super bored. Not
Oh.
super cool.
Oh,
You know, yeah. If you're
okay.
super bored, you can come and hang out with me. Yeah.
All right. So, first of all, I have trouble believing this guy is British, but supposedly how Brits, or is this somebody's impression, how Brits react to trying biscuits and gravy for the first time. I feel like this guy isn't British. So he better be British or I'm going to be
Yeah.
annoyed.
Is it bomb? Oh. This is so good. This is why everyone kept telling me to have it. Dang.
I hope the freaking kid is getting some. She's losing her shit. All right, so he's definitely embracing his American in that. Just looking, I thought he looked like American. So that's reacting to biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
I mean, a good sausage gravy is delicious, which is why you poor woman, like, good sausage gravy. Europeans' first impression of Texas. Yeah, we have a couple of these. I don't know if we have any of the ones he was talking about. Jesus save.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Saves.
Thank you.
I think it's supposed to say saves. It's
Jesus
probably off to
saves.
the side.
And like I say, before y'all leave, don't forget to get on the board.
Oh yeah, we'll add ourselves on. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
they'll put you on.
Check this out, guys. High trust societies. This is how they function. You just come up, you take your cup.
Oh,
Everything.
I got bad news for you. that's not that they're phasing that out. Because
Yeah.
as it turns out, a lot of inner cities
People
are
from
not
other countries.
high trust societies. No, we have too many problems.
Well, I was
of
going for the foreigner.
no, it's not even that. Here's what
why
it is.
we have it,
Here's what it
see?
is. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people on all spectrums going like, oh well, it's just soda. I'll buy the water cup and I'll grab the soda. Like the dude that flipped out and shot a person over taking the soda after buying a water cup. People are like, he really overreacted. And it's like, right. But it is kind of such a bad problem that it's getting to the point that the businesses are like, we'll just take away your ability
Yeah.
to pour your own drink because you can't be trusted with that responsibility. And I understand like the mindset of someone being like, well, I paid for the water, but they don't know what I'm putting in here. But come on now. Again, we aren't a high trust
Hey,
society.
Scruffy.
So congratulations, you got to enjoy them before they're gone.
Here is refillable. This is amazing.
I'm saying that
Diet
there are
Dr.
people
Pepper.
from other countries around the world,
But
not one
I haven't
specific,
tried-
but multiple, that aren't living in societies where we can trust each other like this. And unfortunately, they're all coming to Western countries and taking away what made Western countries so great.
Scruffy, are you saying
And
certain?
it's not any one country. There's multiple countries where that's like their go-to is to screw over the guy beside you or the government, and everything's got to pay off or something. And it's yeah, they're coming
Scruffy,
here, but they're bringing that. with
Scruffy
them.
asking, are you saying certain populations are problematic? I'm not saying that. Don't put words in my mouth. The facts are saying that. Oh. I've seen kids drink from the nozzle. Like that's fucking gross. Like, you know what the worst thing I ever did?
Ew.
You know
Oh,
what
it
the
took me a
worst thing I
second.
ever
Ew.
did with any of that stuff? Like and this is always when I worked at these fucking places. Like I'd get a cup and like I'd pay for my beverage and I'd just mix the sodas. That's it. I'd get some of this one and then some of that one. I'd make my own soda flavors. I'm amazed I don't have diabetes. Fuck, you know what? Shit, maybe that's what's really wrong with me. Turns out it wasn't MS, it was diabetes. I'm getting Wilford Brimley like a motherfucker. I've seen kids drink. Yeah, that's gross.
I've never
And
seen anyone
that-
drink from the nozzle.
The
That's
only thing I can
awful.
think of is
That's so bad.
I think of the Encino Man bit when Pauly Shore's like, and we's in the juice, and he's squeezing the freezy thing, which I had a
Yeah.
freezy thing, not as good as I remember as a kid. Like that stuff, that's weird. More meat, no sugar helps both. All right. Well, I'm definitely not going very high on the sugar, but I probably am not avoiding it either. And then what do we have? As for the more meat, I have meat and vegetables. How does that go? Meat and vegetables, and then I've got like ramen noodles. I don't know. I need to go grocery shopping. Thanks for the images, Johnny. You're welcome, King Kong Dong. It's funnier seeing foreigners post about their food experiences. Yeah, we've got the food experiences thing. So let's go back to the Texas thing.
A proper southern sweet tea. So that's what I'm going to go for today. And I believe here in the South, they really do like it sweet. Check this place out, guys.
Yeah, dude, they like it sweet. You're gonna lose a tooth, but don't worry.
Why it's
That's
sweet.
in fitting with your culture if you lose a few of them.
All the memorabilia, all the different flags and stickers.
Dude, that's just like any freaking hodgepodge place. Like, this isn't special. You think this is fun? Go to Raleigh's. That'll fucking set your tits on fire. That place is amazing. That place
Deer
is...
Butch. Yes, we called it swamp otter too. When you put a little bit of every pop into it in one cup, swamp otter. That's what it was.
Well, it wasn't a little bit of every pop. I was selective. Like wild cherry pib, or like I usually wanted to mix cherry with other things. I like cherry flavored stuff, if I can see. But yeah, like I at least paid for the beverage, right? Like when I worked when I worked as a chef, I would make my own floats, but I would pay for a soda and like 2 scoops of ice cream, and I'd pay the employee price. And it's just because I worked there, I would take my cup and I would put the ice cream in the cup and then put the soda in it. And I've got a
Now you've
float.
got your float. Nice.
Although the biggest thing I loved about working in the kitchen when I worked at the one at the hotel was I had access to the weight room. Oh, it was nice. It was a good time. When you're both a chef, so you can like have your chef meal and you can control it, and you can have routinely have access to things like fish and then and vegetables, and you can have super healthy meals. And then on your time off, you can go use the weight room. It's a great time. Out of Dr. Pepper, Solution, Mixed Coke, Mountain Dew, and Pepsi. Ugh. That just sounds like diabetes. That's making my teeth hurt from thinking about it.
Yeah, that sounds.
Or I
yeah.
need to see a dentist.
Sounds like
Either one
not
of these
fun.
is possible. No one can say shit if they've done a keg stand. I've never done
Never done a keg stand. We never brought kegs with us.
I think he means like
we
the
hung out in
funnel with the
bush.
beer. I want to say I haven't done one of those.
No.
But
I've shotgunned many a beer. That's about it.
be very, very quiet. I'm drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon. Sorry, that's what I think of when someone says they're shotgunning a beer. Diabetes, you pussy. Take the insulin like a man. Oh. I worked at a Tasty Freeze. We made up lots of crazy combinations. This guy missed out of the pineapple Kool-Aid. I don't actually there was a rumor of people getting like sick and going to the hospital because of that.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
All right, so he's just having a great time. Is it all this restaurant?
Always. That's beautiful.
All right, so we're just gonna every minute of your meal.
There's 100%.
That's very sweet.
Oh, they've
not
got
used to
the
that,
they've got the games in the on sitting on the table, the little peg games.
Yeah, dude, he's probably at a Cracker Barrel. If they've got the game,
I've
well,
never
that's one of
seen the inside of a Cracker Barrel.
like it a
My
little bit on the
uncle, one
non-sweet
of my
side.
uncles,
I can't wait to try a
great
real
uncles,
peach cobbler as well.
made a bunch of those.
All right,
peg
well, we're gonna
puzzles.
go ahead and do this. It's supposed to be about the food, not about them. But yeah, their impressions of Texas. I'm gonna say this too. You landed in the right spot. That makes a lot of it for the whole like America. Like, don't get me wrong, my it's cool to be like, oh, America's so awesome, but let's also be completely accurate. It's 420.
They cleaned everything up for these events. They did a lot of cleanup of the big cities and moving people along and into little hidey holes that they can.
I'm
wherever
just
they
saying.
can
Well,
hide.
even at that, like
Bad
you're
stuff.
in Texas. You're in a decent spot to go for tourism. Like they didn't. They knew what they were doing where they put some of these. Where's the most what I would call questionable area? Like there's one in LA, right? There's stuff in LA.
Vancouver. They're doing it in Vancouver. Vancouver is really
Seattle. That's the one.
questionable.
Seattle. That's the one where I'm
Seattle,
like,
yeah.
I want to
Seattle's a
hear
much,
about.
like-
I want to hear about like the Seattle experience from FIFA people, and all of them. I want to be like, this is like, oh, this is amazing. Look how clean it is. Look how blah, 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 blah. I'm like, that's not how Seattle rolls, right? Like,
Right. Yeah. Be careful when you
come here in the off season and tell me. Like, but the thing is like the stuff with Texas and Atlanta where they're like, oh my God, and it's open and stuff's just accessible. Like that's all a very real thing. Those things are that way normally, naturally, right? I bet it's not that way in Seattle. I bet you don't have gas stations where you can just grab a cup and then like fill it and everything at the thing. Like, nope, I bet that shit's all still locked off. Like, yeah, it's clean and we got rid of the fucking bums that were sitting outside. We stuffed them in our garden shed storage system for now.
Yes.
Do fans have
Careful
to
when
get
you come to
visas for the World Cup? It depends. I think like to travel to America, like you probably just have to have a tourist visa, which I don't know how hard that is to apply.
Passport, visa, is that not the same thing?
Well, your
A
passport.
passport's for traveling.
Yeah.
A visa is more if you're going to stay for a longer period, right?
I believe so. So yeah, but I feel like if you have a passport, you can fly into a country like business or pleasure. Pleasure. What are you here for? Well, the World Cup. Look what. Like, oh, what am I here for? Oh, I'm here for all of the fucking bullfrog watching that can take place. So, turns out you guys got a few water. No, I'm here for FIFA because, all these assholes want to watch people play the balls. Not hard to get at all. You need a passport and electronic authorization. Costs like $20-$30. It's reciprocal. Had to do it for the
You
UK.
are, Scruffy.
Is
I
that
thought you
the?
were in America?
Is that no? He
Oh.
is in America. He's
Oh,
going to
oh,
the
you
UK.
had to do that
He's
for the
going to the
UK,
UK.
okay.
For
Right. I forgot about that.
he's going for Jimmy's wedding. Our good buddy Awake Jimmy.
Right. For his wedding. Yeah.
You know what?
Gotcha.
Him and that sheep. God bless the both of them. I had to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look in if that's a Canadian thing. Digger's Exotic Pop. She's branching out. Oh, yeah, Digger's.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
let's.
if I'm gonna-
yeah, no. Let's
No,
start
I shill
Digger's
for
Exotic
Jones
Soda.
I shill for Jones Soda. I can't have my own brand.
Oh, speaking of
Soda all the
Jones,
way.
I tell people this, like I have a soda problem. That's why I don't have it in the house, and I don't buy 2 liters if I can avoid it. And people are like, why? Because I won't stop fucking drinking this shit. Like, and I'll even go as far as to be a pussy and say it's my dad's fault, because he has that problem like my whole life, and I can't stop drinking the shit. So like people will be like, dude, why do you buy 20 ounces when 2 liters are cheaper? Because I'll guzzle the fucking 2 liter in about the same time as the 20 ounce. The problem is I'll have diabetes by the end. So like, let's not do that. I would much rather have a 20 ounce that I drink. It's even easier to control if they're individually sealed, but this is where there's a problem. So I got some sodas delivered to me because they contained stuff that someone who was allergic couldn't have. So I had 4 of them, and they were the Fallout 76 Nuka-Cola sodas or whatever. And
Nice.
just sitting there mindlessly watching a show, like a dude sitting next to, like a dude with a case of beer, I drank all 4 of them that evening. I went through all 4 of them.
Yeah.
But it's Jones Soda, and I love that stuff. It's fucking delicious. And I just have no impulse control with soda, which is why I stick to water. And the only thing I branch out for is Mio. And like the funny part is some people are starting to feel bad for me. Like my mom, I told her, I was like, oh, I ran out of Mio the other day. I'd just been drinking straight water. She's like, really? The next day she came over. She's like, I was at the store, and so I bought you some Mio. I'm like, oh, thanks. It's nice of you.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. It wasn't like I was offering you a beverage and it was all I wanted. Like, she didn't want any. No. So it's literally just like, no, I heard you were just drinking water. And I'm like, that's
Poor
like,
man.
this is the weird part. Like, shouldn't it be your generation that enforces the idea? Shouldn't you be the one getting like, hey, you know what's okay? Just water. Just water's fine. Apparently I'm the asshole. All right. So this is a guy from Scotland. For a minute there, I thought this was, I don't know who. All right. Guy from Scotland.
Oh yeah? Come and have a look. Look at that. Oh wow, that is some meat. You guys don't mess around. No sir. Holy moly.
Yeah, dude, if you're a freaking traveler from like another part of the world and you're at one of these smoke joints, that you know what they don't want? They don't want any Tom, Dick, and Harry walking in just like, yeah, come film our shit. But they're like, oh wow, like, yeah, now I want to watch this dude go, holy shit, that's fucking meat. And it's like, right? Guess what you don't see like you used to.
Actual slabs of meat.
Like people sit there, they'll be like, dude, it's like a fucking tomahawk steak. It's like, right. And you're like, that's not real. It's like, no, it is. I mean, I can't afford it, but I mean, it's real.
It's real. It exists.
Have you tried diet soda? I'm liking Pepsi Zero, wild cherry Pepsi Zero lately. I think I've had some.
I can't do diet.
I've had some wild cherry zero sugar. I made the mistake of buying soda out of a vending machine in a fucking hospital.
Ew.
And I didn't think about it at all. It's like, of course it's going to be the zero, the no sugar, the no caffeine. Like, it's the safe one. It's a hospital.
Okay.
And I went, oh,
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
not a big
not
fan. You know what? I'm okay with the Mio. I'm fine with the Mio. And I'm even okay with water. Like, I did the half of the show today. This cup has the Mio water I just started drinking. But the one that I was doing during the show, the red one, that was just straight water. And so I was just drinking water the whole time. Diet Pepsi sucks. The Zero is a different kind. Oh.
Yeah.
So never mind.
I'm not a fan of diet pops at all. It tends to be worse for you than, like, look at what aspartame ends up being. Like, super for you. They pumped it into everyone in the church. Really bad.
Dude.
Can't smell it.
You can't smell it anymore.
You
Then,
can't
yeah,
smell
I
it?
can have a 2 liter sitting
I'm
Can't do
sorry. I'm watching this
forever.
guy. He says I can't smell it. Like, no, you can smell it. I mean, you've had the smell of hickory smoke shoved up your nostrils so much. You might. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can still smell it.
Can't wait to try some. No, I have it over pickle.
Oh, dude, brisket. He's getting brisket. That's the right choice. Look, I love barbecue food, but I gotta say my favorite barbecue food is beef brisket. Like, I don't mind pulled pork. I've never had like whole hog like cooked or whatever. But if you're telling me you're cooking something in a smoker, like you're making smoked foods, like there's two things that I think that I've had in a smoker that are phenomenal. Salmon, oh, hickory smoked salmon. And then beef brisket. Beef brisket. Brisket is the goat. Scruffy's
never
right.
had
Brisket's
brisket.
goat. I've had burgers that were cooked in a smoker, like, and they're okay. Like, it's a burger. It's a little bit fancier than your regular burger. I argue juice v squeeze. Could you not just go set up a grill and cook a burger as opposed to like, we're going to cook it over the next course of the next 45 minutes? Like, yeah, but I'm hungry now and this could be done in 10, you know? So like, but brisket, that one, no, the brisket's phenomenal. Brisket, and then the other thing that I really loved was, and this is the thing I hated having to when I worked in restaurants, was prime rib. When we have like the prime rib and then we have like the warmer oven, so we're just constantly pulling out a rack of prime rib and we're fucking slicing off a hunk for somebody. Oh God, prime rib is the best.
Nice.
Smoked codfish. I don't know that I've ever had smoked codfish. I had my dad had a smoker for a while that was really, really huge. And so for one holiday, my brother paid to have 2 giant fucking like salmon, like a whole fucking thing of salmon. So one was lemon pepper and one was just smoked. I don't know how I don't remember which one I liked more, whether I liked the lemon pepper smoked salmon or just the smoked salmon. But like fucking bunch of smoked salmon, and then we had like I think a turkey in the smoker. Turkey I did not care for. Made 40 pounds of for graduation this year. Brisket. That's got to set you back.
I think he's. Oh, okay.
Or
40
smoked
pounds of brisket. Okay. I thought you were talking about money.
No. He's talking about the graduation. I vaguely remember that, but holy
40
crap.
pounds. Yeah. Yeah.
We're going over, so we're going to let him. He's got ribs.
Big ass pickle there.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
dude. Welcome to fucking. What, dude? You think that's a big ass pickle? Renfest. It'll feel kind of like home because you'll recognize your ancestors, but at the same rate, dude, you want a pickle. The pickle guy at Renfest. That dude, like the size of your arm.
Ribs. Some brisket underneath there.
All right, let's get at this, and then we're going to pass off. Dude, okay. I get that you want to try everything, but let's not set it on the table. That's just gross. I've got some sausages there. Like, all right, can we get a plate?
And then some potato salad.
That potato salad looks good.
Right? I don't want to offend anyone here.
Yeah.
The ribs, you can just grab it and like get into it.
Dude, that rib is flexing like crazy. All right.
That is delicious. You want to try a bit of sauce? Right, let's try this sauce on this rib.
Oh, dude, don't drown the damn thing.
Yeah.
This is good. Running like a sweet sauce.
All right, whatevs.
No, sauce on my phone.
All right. This is the big stuff, the good stuff, the brisket. This is what we travelled 5,000 kilometers or however far we travelled to get to this stuff with barbecue sauce on it.
If that doesn't change your world, there's something wrong with you.
That is a taste of Texas.
Oh, that's all we have to say. That's a taste of from somebody who knows.
That's a taste of Texas. Great.
Was Phil Simoles, rainbow trout is the bomb. Yeah, but they're so hard to get this time. We own beef. Yeah, I know. It's fucking.
I was just being.
Could have fucking cooked me a brisket.
slow.
Fucking dick. I'll eat a brisket. I'm kidding. Hey, so let's get out of here. Brisket, I think. Actually,
See
you know
guys
what?
in an hour and a half.
That barbecue bacon, I imagine that's the same as like you make a brisket. You just shave it into pieces. It's just like flavored briskets. And they call it barbecue bacon. Or beef bacon, not barbecue bacon. Beef bacon. I'm stupid. So yeah, beef bacon. Which is the other thing. The beef bacon and then what was the other thing? The beef bacon and I like Raleigh's if you're ever in this area. You want to see Stonies, and I'm like, and to that list we also should add a trip to Raleigh's at some point. I have to get my pizza fix out
What is
there.
Raleigh's?
Raleigh's?
Yeah.
It's well, Stoney's is a biker bar. Raleigh's is a honky tonk.
Okay.
So there is a difference.
Okay.
And if you like places with a lot of personality all over the walls, Raleigh's.
That's what
Like
I
if you want to see all the reasons why you said you want to see Stoney's, I'm like, yes, and you should. And then I think we have to add to that also, if we're going to be in the town, we're in the area anyway. This place doesn't go to you. So, I mean, if we're going out there one day, like I feel like we could go to the other one the next to kind of work.
Gotcha. I see.
Or depending on the day you go to one, you might have some crazy asshole be like, let's all get in the car and go to the other. Like, that is so far. It's a lot. Some of us don't weather well on travel. Anyhow, so we're taking the next 2 days off. You're doing a show in an hour and a half. And
I'm doing a show in an hour and a half, and then again on Wednesday at the same bat time, same bat channel. Well, actually,
I'm
it's
going to
the
be
bigger
on
channels.
Steel Toe tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to be back here. And let's see if that's.
Are you going to be back here tomorrow?
Oh wait, yes, that's right. I'm not back here. Thank you for correcting me. I have tomorrow and Wednesday off.
We've got Tuesday,
because
Wednesday off.
I
and
have
we'll
to
be
do
back
that
together
shit.
on Wednesday. On Thursday. Yeah.
I was just at Raleigh's on Thursday. Always a good time. I love Raleigh's pizza. Particularly like I think it's the skid loader pizza. So they have some like Raleigh's has really great food, and like Stoney's is awesome. Stoney's is a biker bar. Stoney's is cool. Raleigh's is a honky tonk. So they have like an open dance area and a stage and everything, but they've just got stuff like you saw that place in Texas with the stuff all over. Well, they got stuff like that everywhere, and it's just classic car stuff and different like models and little collectible toy things and all sorts of shit, and just like Route 66 signs and stuff. It's just a fun time. It's a cool hang. It's a good. I've never had a bad time at Stoney's or Raleigh's. So if anybody was like, where would you suggest to go? Like if there were, for whatever reason, there was some reason people from FIFA had to stop here and they were like, where would you suggest? And I'm like, you want to try something different? Like you want Stoney's or Raleigh's? Like after that, like what are we talking? Like,
right.
That's where my money is. Both are great for their own reasons. Yeah, they're each their own. They're entirely different.
Yeah.
If one is nothing like the other, they're each unique. So I just Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. It is well after our time. You're gonna be on later. I'm doing one more show tomorrow morning, and then I get a quote unquote vacation while I go from point A to point B to point C to point D to point E, run around like a chicken with my head cut off, and hopefully find out something good from the doctor. So you guys have a great week, and we'll see you back on Thursday. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, did you hear about that brand new thing? Everyone is already complaining. Hop in the chat. Give us
Fuck
a
off.
shout. Wait till